Where's Candy? Can someone check the stream now? Just make sure everything's running. Just so that we're all on the same page here. Okay, we're getting into the pick and ban phase now. Now we got first game here is GT Kaizoku versus Next Gen here. This is supposed to be a pretty big match here for in terms of teams. Both of these teams are stronger teams that ended up falling into the losers bracket. So should be a good game.
Inferior constructs.
So Xerath ban pretty standard against the mid laner of what do you call him again? Heart 8. Who is a very avid Xerath, Lux, and Val cosplayer. Should expect to have a LeBlanc ban as well, as this is one of his primary champions that he likes to play. Sorry for the background noise there. Malphite ban's been a pretty staple pick in the tournament of a very good sort of basic gameplay, good team fight top laner.
I'm absolutely livid.
Make sure everything's running here. Okay. They got the China pickup early from the side of GT Kaizoku here versus Next Gen. Next Gen, of course, picking up the Vel'Koz. Surprised he did not go for the LeBlanc. And Nightwalker picking up what's been a standard AD in the tournament thus far, Jinx. Got the Alawi pickup from top lane. Pretty good, what looks like might be a team fight compilation here for the side of Next Gen.
Draven out.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Probably. It's probably playing in the background.
My genius will be understood eventually.
It's the same stream as yesterday, guys. So the Jin ban here, getting that off of Demi here, and we got the Morgana ban, the Draven ban, because Demi does have a match history filled with that champion there. Volibear also a very good ban versus most junglers this tournament. However, Next Gen is not running their jungler that actually plays a lot of Volibear. So kind of a probably a mistake here in terms of bans. We got the Evelyn pickup here for GT Kaizoku's. Now, there was a few junglers, one or two junglers that do play a little bit of Evelyn. Evelyn being a strong pick in the current meta right now. So we're going to kind of see how that's going to be used against Next Gen here. Now, I do have access to the chat here, guys. So if anyone has any suggestions or anything of that sort, I will see it right away. Now we got a few more seconds here before the pick and bans are finished before it well, there's still a 3-minute delay afterwards, but pretty soon we're gonna get into the games here. The team comps are kind of looking at it as I said before. It looks kind of a team fight comp here from Next Gen. Vi is very good for picks. Might probably focus in mid lane to get their mid lane ahead. Hardhead's been kind of one of the big carries for this team. The bot lane from GT Kaizoku is also definitely something to watch, as they've been pretty dominant so far in the tourney, it seems. I mean, other than the games, they've obviously, the one game that they lost, their bot lane did seem very strong, given that the rest of the team was struggling. So, yeah, we're just working through these 3 minutes here as we wait for the game to start. Now we should be getting into the games here very quickly. We have I believe we have Mr. Drew with us here. Am I correct?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Fillion. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. How are you?
I'm doing great. How do you feel about today's games?
I can't actually watch anything because I wasn't invited. So I'm waiting to spectate a game that's being spectated right now.
Nice.
I don't think that's possible because I think all the spectate spots are filled.
No. You should be able to spectate it after. I will assure you, I am a professional myself. Being that's the case, what do you think about the GT Kaizoku versus Next Gen matchup? Have you seen
I
it
think
taken back?
Demigod's gonna 1v9 this game because he's playing Caitlyn Jana versus Jing Karma.
Okay.
I think it should be up for him to 1v9 this game. I'm not so confident about the Aatrox into Alawi matchup. I think Alawi will hard smurf that matchup.
Right.
Because late game team fights as Aatrox don't kind of terrifying as Alawi, by the way.
Yeah.
And what's the jungle matchup? Levin versus Vi. I think, to be honest, I love the Vi pick because it gives them some sort of engage to set up the Alawi ult.
Right.
But I think Evelyn's also a good pick for, I believe, the GT Kaizoku because it allows them to have direct access to things in the backline with Nar. And I love that Nar pick as well because it counteracts the Alawi pick because it gives them CC to shut down the Alawi ult and Caitlyn sometimes DPS the Alawi. So overall, I love both of these comps because they both have different directions they can play team fights out. But also, I think it's going to be an interesting matchups, and I love that it can be so.
I agree with everything Andrew said.
This can be such an explosive game.
I agree. This is gonna
I'm
be
genuinely excited.
lots of fun, even though the fun is a bit stalled right now since we have a tactical pause here, but it looks like we're gonna start in a few seconds. And my Discord is audible in the sound here, so I'll need to shut that off. Just give me 1 second here, guys.
Hey, no problem. Take your time.
Sure that my Discord is
Yeah, take your time, bro.
we're popping. Okay. Let's go. For into the game.
Hey, so Jerry, I'm curious. You're a jungler, right? So what do you think of the jungle matchup?
I'm a jungler, he says.
Is a man that plays in multiple roles at a very high intensity. If you like to use the word int for intensity and intentionally feeding, that is. Yes, Mr. Jugger, I'd like to hear your opinion here.
Well, Vi is a lot more high tempo than Evelyn, just because Evelyn needs level 6 to actually get a gank off. So I would like to see more gank pressure coming out from Vi. She should be able to invade as well really easily if she has any sort of priority in the lanes. It is an Aatrox mid, so you should just free. It's into Vel'Koz though. Yeah.
I just saw that, so I was like, yeah.
No, it's not gonna work like that.
That doesn't sound like fun in the mid. You care to add anything to this jungle perspective of me? You two are junglers. I'm just an AD. I'm a support player. Sorry, my bad. I'm a support player.
I actually differ in opinion concerning the Evelyn ganking early. I think that Evelyn is viable in ganking early. I feel like Evelyn should be ganking almost as much, if not more, than the Vi, mostly because her CC is more reliable in terms of its point and click almost. And Vi's CC is very easy to dodge. Evelyn can apply pressure just by putting her charm on one of the enemy champions, and that's enough to get them to back off of a wave. She doesn't even have to fully commit this, so she can have the efficiency of walking into lane, charming someone, just going back to her jungle, while pretty much everyone's scared and backs off. So I think both junglers here can apply pressure early. It's a matter of play styles here, I think, would be the difference.
You see, this is what I like, right? So both of these champions offer target access, Vi and Evelyn, but Vi's target access comes in the form of her ulti at level 6 because it's so high impact because it's also a knockback and a knockup. Yeah. So, and Evelyn is just a straight up charm that buffers her own damage. Yeah. So This is going to be quite interesting to see how they both utilize their champions. Like you said, with Evelyn with the pre-6, post-6, how she could play it.
Right.
But and how I could also play her pre-6.
Yeah.
It just depends on the player, really, like you said. But we just see. Let's see what happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Pause.
So, as expected from mid lane, he's going to get pushed in with this Vel'Koz pick here. And, Aatrox, first time we're seeing him mid lane this tournament, I think for this tournament at all, I believe. And,
First time we're seeing Aatrox at all.
Yeah. Kind of an interesting pick for mid lane. I'm not sure if Vel'Koz is the best matchup for him, as he does get pushed in constantly. And I feel like Aatrox does kind of want a matchup where he can fight very often, which Vel'Koz is usually pretty good at zoning and keeping the tempo in his favor, unless he walks up too far. If that's the case, Trashpo is going to need to ensure that he punishes appropriately.
Low cooldown, high damage.
I don't know if the enemy team did any homework though. Like Vel'Koz is his pick, you know?
Yeah,
that's like his signature thing.
Yeah, I called it a conflict of I didn't see a and as I'm saying here, look, this easy gank for Evelyn. Now that is her option early of just coming in, charming. The flash is blown before he even charmed, like fully connected the charm, and that's just what happens when you play against Evelyn. You're not sure where she is, and a lot of people tend to flash before the CT is actually even possible to apply.
But it's so hard for Evelyn because hers is like she can proc it with her dash.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of almost point and click, right? So she just has to wait till it's fully applied and just dash to you. It's like, I don't blame him for flashing, but like he was already dead to rights, kind of because she already got in range of him. So
yeah.
But that seems like a pretty good first blood for him. I think Nara would have gotten the first blood regardless, or maybe at least Flash would have been blown without the kill. But overall, still pretty good.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Klepto take on Ilawi, considering she's against a ranged matchup?
My question is, how is she gonna proc that on Nar?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know much about Ilawi or Nar, but I feel like it's just like bot lane, right?
Does Klepto proc in Spirit?
No.
If she hits her E on Nar and it procs on the E thingy, the E soul, but then again you have to hit Nar with E.
Yeah. Trash.
You mean when he yoinks that spirit out? When he yoinks that spirit out? Yeah, Klepto procs off of it.
Klepto procs off of the spirit pool, so like,
Wait, really?
But yeah, she could keep procking it constantly.
It procs on clones, it procs on the pull, it procs on
okay, then the Klepto
Scion passive.
The missed time by Aatrox.
But yeah.
That was almost a free kill. But at least I got 2 summoners blown bot from Karma and Jinx, the Flash and Hail.
I think you're behind, Andrew.
I am behind. Like I said.
He's behind mentally. He's behind mentally.
So we have a fight here
in
the river here between Evelyn and Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz looking for the pick here, but doesn't quite get the kill. However, he doesn't see the TP above him from the Gnar. Gnar should have held his jump probably, but both of them flashed over the wall to take care of the Vel'Koz. He almost gets a pick back on the Evelyn, but Evelyn just barely lives as Vi flashes over the wall to get the kill here, but ends up getting caught between all the members of GT Kaizoku, and GT Kaizoku pull out with a double here for them.
Double pot.
So GT Kaizoku is going to back off now for the Drake here. They obviously get a lot of pressure off of this as well, as they get sums for both the jungler and the mid laner here, so they can kind of play more aggressively. An early smite, but it doesn't matter as there's no one there to contest.
Poor heart hit.
Yeah. He did not notice the TP above him, which I think is visible on the minimap. Probably just was not looking at the time. Whiffed cannon there for Fastboat, unfortunately. Cannon minion.
Yeah, this is sad thing to be. Your laner missing a cannon minion.
XP.
Almost a tilter, to be honest.
Almost a filter.
Why am I so high? No. I keep reloading.
Professional stream, by the way.
Professional,
I
only
keep-
professionals allowed. No monkeys allowed in here, please, guys. We don't allow
Yeah,
monkeys.
we wouldn't allow somebody like Andrew in. Good thing he's out, right?
Let me in.
Guys, just letting you know, this is a HeHeXD stream. Nothing should be taken personally.
Yeah.
So Evelyn here going for the pick here in the jungle, but however she almost is blocked instantly by Next Gen. Now Aatrox is still going in here with the 2v2, and Vel'Koz still has spells up, walks up to the Evelyn here. However, Next Gen's top laner is now here, pulls the spirit and pops the ulti, and they might be in a really bad spot here to be fighting Next Gen, considering Ilawi's ulti is active, and a double kill for Ilawi as the
My
spirit
goodness.
collapsed the Evelyn top lane.
Just a really awkward position to be fighting, and I don't think that was the fight that Next Gen thought it would. That's not how the fight would have played out in Next Gen's favor, but
The GT
I
guys
guess
the
that's
top
how
lane
the
here,
cookie
going for the
crumbles.
kill here on Next Gen as Michael walks up a bit too far, and it's a free shutdown here, as that's a very questionable misplay by Michael, considering he knows how Nara's kit works, and just gives up a free red buff that's actually going to be really punishing for him later this lane.
Oh, Nara with red buff sounds like fun.
For lack of better term, Jake.
as you can see, our caster's vocabulary is very large,
Limited.
expansive.
Limited, by the way.
Nah, it's expansive.
Also, I'd like to comment on the Nara flexing his Mastery 5 on the Ilawi. I appreciate
Master
the
5,
video.
by the way. Master 5, by the way. Top tier player, by the way.
By getting some vision here behind the Dragon Pit just to kind of keep bot lane safe. It's just out of range of that pink ward by Next Gen, so good vision placement. However, he's going behind to kind of kill this GT Kaizoku Crash Boat, who is pushed all the way forward. Pops his ulti to try to turn the fight around, but he is not strong enough to take on two people quite yet. And a free kill there for Next Gen's jungler. Now, their jungler should be helping Hardit push out the lane here to help apply some pressure, which he will. They will not go for a play, surprisingly. Both of them just back off.
Hey man, sometimes you just want to back off and go home, you know? Sometimes you're scared of an Evelyn.
TTXD.
It's happened.
For lack of better
Also,
terms,
like the
by the
com-
way.
I'd like to comment on Heart Tape missing the Canada minion, but it's cute.
I saw that, yeah.
Just wanted to let you guys know.
It's a slight TTXD.
Oh my. It seems like Alawi's having some fun in the top lane. Just a casual 30 CS differential in the top lane.
Just casual. Listen, guys, everything is casual here. Nothing serious, okay, guys? This is a casual stream.
Sometimes you donate over a red buff onto the Nara, and sometimes you don't get to have fun for the next 2 minutes.
That's okay. These things happen, you know?
I think when they're locking Nar and you're a melee, I don't think you have
We got
fun
another
entirely.
gank top lane here from the Evelyn. However, Ilawi popped the ulti, but gets blown up instantly by the Evelyn. That's now 2-1. Did I just say Ilawi's spirits proc after she died?
No, you don't get to question that. Shut up.
Yeah,
Was that
No,
that all three
don't
of us?
question. Move on,
No.
move on. We
No.
didn't see it.
Guys,
Ryan
guys.
doesn't want us
See
to
it.
talk about this.
Guys, wait,
Ryan
one
doesn't
second
want
stream.
us
I'm
to
going to contact Riot. Just give me 5
The
minutes. I'll be right
Matrix
back.
the Matrix is crumbling. No.
I have a hotline number
Mir.
for Trinimir here. Give me 1 second.
Ryan doesn't want you to know about that.
I see.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
mid lane for Trash Boat, Trash Boat is almost dead again for free there, as Hardit almost blows him up with one full rotation, it seems. As Hardit
Vel'Koz is a very balanced champion.
It's almost like he didn't go MR.
For lack of better term, PTXD.
Amir, the next part, Amir, stop
Listen,
saying
you need to
he
stop
EXD.
swearing on stream,
Please.
young man. Don't make me have to ban
Listen,
you.
Amir, please.
Don't make
Amir,
this is a
please stop saying he
family-friendly
EXD.
stream.
Amir,
This is a family-friendly
Amir,
Twitch, user-friendly, YouTube-friendly stream. No swearing on
Alright.
stream.
YouTube streamer coming through. Hey, wait a minute.
So GT Kaizoku kind of cleared up free ward there bot lane. Evelyn's leaning around mid lane. Looks like a lot of the pressure is going to be here. However, Evelyn should probably try to go from behind here, as ganking from mid might not be the right play here. He goes back to clear up her jungle, as both junglers leaning around their red side of their jungle individually. As Evelyn's starting to hover around Drake, as she looks like she wants to start it, she's gonna put a charm on and get this started by herself here, as bot lane does have priority. However, Vi is walking down towards the Dragon Pit here. We might have a fight very soon, as Vi never bothers to check to see if the Dragon is being done and goes back to her jungle. This is going to be a free jungle for Evelyn here. And for the team of GT Kaizoku.
I also love how there's been nothing happening at bot lane for about 13 minutes, 13 to 14 minutes. I've been looking at bot lane, they've only been shoving back and forth for about 14 minutes now. It's been amazing, really. They traded, like, the amount of lane interaction in your bot lane is insane. Like, the most I've seen is Karma shooting a mantra Q missing it.
I agree. That sounds phenomenal.
It was fun.
It's been a phenomenal game so far. Much excitement in the bot lane here.
Yeah, it's been great. Really.
Jinx really auto-attacked that minion there. By looking into the other lanes here, since bot lane is so great. Top lane also kind of standard right now. They're just kind of waiting for their opportunities to kind of go in. Both of these laners are kind of once you get your first hit off. Oh, it looks like you have a fight mid lane here as Vi almost dies and does get killed actually by Demigod's ulti here. Evelyn also almost gets picked up by Jinx's ulti. Looks like the fight's still going on as the bot lane of Next Gen is now walking up as they turn on to hard aid here with caught out of position with Aatrox and the bot lane of GT Kaizoku, who look like they're gonna try to get this scuttle here. Not sure if Next Gen's gonna go for a sneaky little steal here. And as I said, with top lane, all you need is probably one hit to set off a complete rundown of either of these laners. Ilawi landing her E and Gnar landing an auto attack.
That was an insane stopwatch, however, by the Ilawi, but it just, she had no HP left to get away off.
That's unlucky.
Very unfortunate.
Obligatory he EXD at the end of my
A
sentence.
little slight, for lack of better term, PPXD here. Continuing on with the game. GT
Yeah, continuing on.
Just pushing in this bot lane here, just kind of you know, getting what they can, pushing their advantages here. Karma just kind of.
It also seems like Nar's taken over top lane completely after the red buff transfer, and it seems that seems to have been the swing in top.
Yeah, we have a big gang bot lane here with Vi coming down. However, a good ulti from Janna to back them off. And the peel is very good so far. However, it looks like it might just not be enough as Janna actually peels really well. But Jinx still lands the ulti as Vi is running it under the turret like a monkey. As the rest of Next Gen is just backing off as they look at their jungler asking him, what are you doing? Interesting fight here.
If there ever was a he XD moment, that in fact was it.
Did anyone else see that 1-inch Vi punch? That was some real Bruce Lee stuff right there.
That's what the ladies describe me as.
He XD. Anyway, proceeding on with the game and not talking about our support insecurities. Let's just work on focusing on what's going on at this Rip Herald here. As there is an ulti
Support fake coming through.
Oh, and she gets a smite to steal it away, and it looks like everyone's gonna barely be able to get away as Nargis comes in and pummels. And it looks like the tentacles are slapping everyone up. As if only he could get one more auto attack off, he might have been able to kill him. And Vel'Koz with a stylish Q ulti, but does not quite finish him off, as Vi's going over the wall to try to finish him off here. And he misses the auto attack in the blast cone, and actually puts Vi closer to him, and he gets wrecked by...
What am I watching?
It would appear...
Dude, we don't question it. We
It
don't
would
question it.
appear that the mechanics of the Guyanese players are popping off at this moment.
Pause.
Vi getting a little invade here after killing the top lane of GT Kaizoku, just getting a free blue buff there. Looks like they're gonna... Looks like GT Kaizoku are gonna hover back around for this third Drake here, getting a double fire Drake on a mountain. This is gonna be huge for the side of Next Gen here, considering they have a very strong jungler that does really well with a buff ability power here, and as well as Caitlyn, that's a very strong AD. They're gonna need to be very careful walking around this area Next Gen here.
I'm just gonna point out that usually the team with double fire Drake Mountain usually loses. Just pointing that out there.
It's respectable. It's respectable opinion. I respect that. That might be a good stat. Respect it. Vi getting caught up in the top lane here while Drake is up. I'm not quite sure what the communication is between Next Gen, but it seems like things are slowly falling apart. GT Kaizoku picking up the other Drake here, as Evelyn is caught in the pit, and ulti's in a very questionable position when she could have just ultied over the wall. I'm not quite sure what's happening here, but there might be some lag, whether it be brain lag or internet lag, we don't know.
But you're playing on the LAN tournament.
I guess we only have one option then. We have a fight mid lane here, looking like Harde's gonna try to clean up this entirety of GT Kaizoku here. He's very strong, and he can pretty much one-shot anyone on the spot if he wants to. His score does not matter, as he's been farming up decently well considering the situation of how many fights have been going on mid lane here. What do you think the two junglers should be doing here, Mr. Feline?
Well, since Evelyn, she had a lead, but she should be probably focusing on looking for more picks and team fights rather than trying to front the back to Vel'Koz.
Right.
So Vel'Koz, Aloy, and Vi, because they could easily single her out, and Karm can easily monster shield her, so she should probably be looking for more picks on their backline rather than, you know, running straight into them like a champ.
So she should stop running it down.
Yes, that's basically my summary. And I think, if you want my perspective of Vi, I think Vi should also stop trying to be a...
Vi just needs to stop.
Vi needs to stop trying to be a hero and play around Harde because he's pretty strong right now.
Yeah. Just layer CC so that he can blow someone up, pretty much.
Yeah.
And Vel'Koz has a nice pick here against the Evelyn in the jungle that does not notice Vel'Koz walking over. They have to be very careful walking into the jungle, regardless of the fact that they were ahead of Next Gen. They need to play very careful considering how strong the Vel'Koz is and how proficient this man is on this champion. Clearly, they should be more cautious.
I would also like to point out that this Evelyn's been doing a great job of keeping up vision and trying to look for picks, but it's just been really unfortunate that she's always finding hard hit.
Yeah, I think maybe they should work on grouping together while warding. I think is probably the issue here.
I suppose you can say she finds heartache when she runs into
I'm just gonna mute Jerry if this continues. I'm sorry, guys. My coworker here did not get his letter for being fired yet. I think it's still in the mail.
Letter for being fired.
The letter for being fired. You know the letter that you get when you're being fired, did you?
I thought they sit you down in an office and tell you like, hey man, we can't keep you here. So, you know.
Not sure if
I wouldn't know. I've never been
fired. Is ready to fire him personally, mano imano right yet. But we'll see what happens over the next few days as I speak with the admin for the tourney here, see whether or not she wants to fire the young man. Anyway, proceeding on to things that actually matter. Next Gen versus GT Kaizoku here is kind of going on. Jinx popping the ulti to kind of finish off the Janna here, but not enough damage quite yet. You have a fight in the jungle here as Evelyn finds Vi, or rather Vi finds Evelyn. And Evelyn just
Hey,
dies.
Why?
Just literally.
You didn't charm. You didn't.
Junglers are both just running it down.
They're having a competition to me. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
This is not my personal opinion, guys, but this is also me as a shoutcaster's personal opinion. I'm definitely affiliated with Next Gen. Anyway, proceeding going forward. Let's see here what happens. Looks like Next Gen is just gonna back up, get some items, you know, reset, get some vision maybe around Drake or Baron, and just kind of look for objectives here. They should be looking to play around their Jinx and Vel'Koz that are very strong right now. Gnar will only be able to affect fights once they get a proper fight, but getting onto the backline of Next Gen is going to prove very difficult considering how well these two laners have been spacing themselves from the front line of GT Kaizoku.
You know what I'm saying? I agree. Game look duped. but like the way I think, what is it? GT Kaizoku, right? Yeah, I think GT Kaizoku, how they have to play is just let Gnar do his own thing on the side and look for a Baron play. Because it seems that fighting in close areas like mid does not suit their team comp for some reason. I don't know why. It might be all the AoE in Next Gen's comp.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe. They should definitely be looking for more split for sure.
They need to look for fights where Gnar can get easy backline access, like in Dragon or Baron fights, and Evelyn could also follow up. And Aatrox is just joining the party and just pile on them. They just basically have to throw all their bodies at Next Gen's backline, and that seems to be the only way they could probably win this. So I'm looking for them to be focusing their vision primarily on those objectives. So they have
a big fight bot lane here as Gnar goes for the TP here. GT Kaizoku engaging on the jungler of Next Gen there, dying almost immediately. However, Next Gen is kind of peeling off really well with the damage from Vel'Koz here as Vel'Koz sporadically spams the flash of Gnar being down. That is pretty much a live reaction of what just happened. We have GT Kaizoku trying to siege mid lane here against a Vel'Koz, which is very questionable, by the way. Feel like they should possibly look to do some more splitting with Gnar. Should probably send him bot side to get that bot turret while they hover the Drake. Because it's going to be impossible to push in versus Next Gen's hard A, considering how good his wave player is right now, and the fact that they have a Karma and Jinx. Yeah, probably should be looking more towards a split, and then maybe collapsing with a pick, like something of that sort. I don't think they should be going for full 5v5s unless they get a very good pick early in the fight. But yeah.
They should probably also look to they need Baron to take any turns because Hardy is just he's on a disgusting champion with wave player.
Yeah.
And there's also Jinx and like you said, Karma. So they have multiple options for wave player. So Baron should be a focus for them. Brian?
Brian?
Right.
I thought it was Shelly.
No, it's not
is that
Shelly.
Rick Carroll?
Yeah, that's Rick Carroll.
That's just Brian the Baron.
And also, I wouldn't call Shelly a he because he is a female.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not very active in the community of League of Legends. Shelly could be a boy or a girl. I'm not judging. Anyway, proceeding forward.
It's a girl. Shelly.
He's actually a gender fluid houseplant, so you can't that's what he identifies that. That's
ignoring gender as a conversation to be happening while in the middle of a League of Legends
game. Hey man, what am I supposed to talk about? Okay, Hardy, you have the ability to clear the way. Okay,
and we would not like to start off any people coming in the chat to run us down. So let's just not discuss the gender of anyone right now.
Sitting mid. Okay, let's do the play-by-play, right? Hardy is sitting mid with his Jinx and Karma. They're clearing the wave. What is going on top lane? Gnar is pushing in the wave.
Actually walks down towards the mid lane here, pops the ulti and blows up two of the players here. GT Kaizoku's Gnar looks like he wants to turn the fight around for the back line here. Caitlyn kind of fighting as best as she can as she's doing tons of damage here. and actually kills the Jinx and is looking to turn on both and goes for the flash here to turn back onto
Kill it?
Next Gen.
Kill
And
it?
Next Gen's Hearted has to flash, however the ulti's popped and he gets trolled by his support that is clearly trolling. My god, guys, I think I need to take a seat for this one. Give me a second.
Caitlyn? Nar? Pond?
Just insane sidestep from the Karma, really showing the mechanical prowess. However, he just completely sells out his teammate. Just top 10 anime betrayals. What do you do in that situation? D-Tilton, go next. Gee.
Now, this might be a thing that you may notice among Guyanese players of something called ego, where they're like, listen guys, as much as I like playing with you, I'm the better player, so I will not die.
I don't blame them. I did that to my
I don't think
jungler.
it's very centralized to Guyana. Hashtag captain. Hashtag 59.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry about it, guys. I sidestepped my captain when he's about to get hit by a Jin Ford shot. Don't worry.
Same. Fucking same.
I do not take
Don't
this
worry about it,
personally,
dude.
guys, so it is fine. I know it doesn't make sense, and I forgive my team member. We'll have a talk about this later definitively.
Oh, shit.
Let's have discuss
Just
this
letting you
salary
know,
after.
there's a reason why I didn't play the second game of yesterday, and that might have been a contributing factor to it.
Shut up, dumbass.
Hey, no swearing on stream. GT guys,
Yeah,
okay,
we
looking for a
comment,
pick here in the
though.
jungle. However, they're caught out by Next Gen here as there's 3 members in the jungle. Vel'Koz looking to he wants to finish off this Gnar here, but he gets out with just a sliver of health as Jinx ulti comes and blows him up. Free kill for Next Gen there.
No ulti coming out from Janna. We're just seeing a lot of conservative play from the support.
Took out her R button. Oh shit, man. Wait, I wasn't muted for that one. Wait. Shit.
He and he would be a lack of better terms here, but you know.
Ah, shit.
So Next Gen now turning on to the Drake for maybe their first Drake of the game, but will they get it for free here? As Evelyn looks like she wants to go over the field, but does not get there in time. The first Drake here for Next Gen. Finally, they are back on the board with a Drake.
Just insane gameplay, bro. They got an ocean tree at 30 minutes.
Hey, that's pretty useful. Hey,
Respectable.
that's pretty useful.
It's better than not having an Ocean Drake. 30 minutes.
That's true. He's a rock.
Come here. Okay, I'm here.
Hey, man. At least they have one.
Right?
This is a zero.
Be positive. Why are you so
And
negative?
after this game, I think we'll have to report Vel'Koz for scripting, and or report the side of GT Kaizoku for inting, because these
Yeah.
seem like for a few skill shots that should have been dodged. But that's just my personal opinion.
That's a good opinion, man.
Vi looking for a pick in the jungle, however, she gets turned on by Gnar as he has a lot of damage and he gets stuck on the Jinx trap as he's caught out of position. Vel'Koz looks like he's going to set up the stun here on top of the traps, however, he does not land. And Janna just pops the ulti to keep her Gnar alive as both Vi and Evelyn, both junglers here, barely, sorry, the top laner of Next Gen, GT Kaizoku, gets out.
Hey, it seems that this Evelyn and this bar are having a competition.
I think they're checking who can get to the enemy base faster.
That's an opinion, though. I didn't
That's an
say
opinion.
that.
That's just an opinion. That's also just my opinion. Hey, I'm allowed to have opinion on Next Gen, right? On Nexus Cup, right? Hello? Steve? Candy?
Yeah, we seem to be we're good friends with Next Gen, don't worry. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Haha? Haha or
Can you just give me your professional opinion on the game state?
Yes, Candy, how's the professional what is your professional opinion on the game state right now? Good opinion, thank you very much. Proceeding with the game.
Moving on.
Next Gen just kind of cleared up vision here.
Was that did a male just silence a female? That's all I'm gonna say. Sexist stream detected? That's all I'm
Hey,
gonna
wait a
say.
minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait, Jerry makes a valid point.
That's all I'm
that part's
saying.
been- that
Silencing
part is
the female
That part is
minority.
mute.
That's all
Wait,
I'm
look at
you
saying.
that.
just called females a minority.
Whoa!
Bro,
whoa,
what, Jerry?
Whoa, Jerry!
I said, what?
Whoa!
Whoa,
Jerry!
don't.
Whoa,
Women are not a minority, bro. What?
bro,
Bro! Have you looked at their
Bro.
stats? Bro!
Look it up here.
Okay, we need to silence Jerry for a few minutes if I need to, okay, guys? If I need to mute Jerry, I will. Just let me know, chat. Just let me know. Proceeding
No.
with the game.
Yeah, this is very interesting. It seems to be pushing in waves again. It seems to be doing that thing called farming again.
So, Kill actually got the bounce there from the Jinx Rockets there. It takes a lot of damage, actually. The game seems kind of stale right now. However, it looks like next GT Kaizoku is going to push the lead top lane. As Evelyn gets a charm on next gen top laner, and he pops the charm, and he's dead instantly. As GT Kaizoku looks like he's not going to get that top in hit, but are going to put a lot of pressure, which will actually free up the bot lane of GT Kaizoku to get that turn. However, Janna is caught out in the jungle by Heart Ace Vel'Koz once again. But there is a fight top lane as Evelyn gets a pick. However, Jinx is popping off as she gets a nice free kill there, but does not get the wave as she's going towards bot lane. Actually, she does not know what she's doing. Goes back to base here, gets to pick up another item. Gets a stopwatch just in case she gets clapped by a Caitlyn ulti, I would believe. But yeah, we're just proceeding with the game. We will ignore the last messages in the last YouTube comment there because that person's opinion doesn't matter. Just continuing on with the game.
Again, silencing a minority. That's all I'm going to say.
Wait, who's this Jerry guy?
He literally said that a brown male's opinion doesn't matter. That's all I'm going to say.
Whoa.
Considering I'm brown, I think I'll be fine. Considering all of the facts of the game so far, and that Jerry's opinion doesn't matter, we're just gonna proceed with the game here. As looks like GT Kaizoku is trying to set up for the Baron here, and they're all pinging. Everyone is pinging to get that check as they're already started already. Aatrox is bot side and has his TP up. Looks like he should be able to TP in here. Oh, the Lowy flashes over the wall as Vi engages on the Caitlyn here to try to blow her up and gets knocked off by the Janna ulti here. Allowing out popping the ulti, however, she's way too low to try to heal back everything back up, and Nargis turns back onto the Vi, but does not kill her, and the Vel'Koz ulti almost turns back the fight around for Nexus here, as they're still trying to scrap at this Baron here. GT Kaizoku seems to be committed to the fact that they want this Baron, but whether or not that's a good decision or not is very questionable. Looks like we have a practical pause here, as someone's PC is probably running it down.
I love the enthusiasm from Miss Alawi though. She flashed over the wall like I'm going in.
Yeah, it was very climactic.
Where's
Climactic
hype
I think is a better way of putting it.
I'm also gonna look at the 3 flashes still up for an exit and just wonder, hey, why did the rest of his team follow him over the pit? Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. 5-man flash when, dude? Like,
where's the support? If my top laner is 1v9, I want a 1v9.
GT Kaizoku is actually spotted on this wire bot side. However, Nexus does not turn onto the Baron. Very,
kind of scared.
Yeah.
Wait, Drakes are still spawning?
Yeah, that one I think spawned before 35.
They killed it before the timer, the window where it doesn't spawn anymore Drakes and go straight to Elder.
Yeah.
They killed it before that window. Like I think.
I'd like to point out that if GT Kaizoku got every Drake this game, they would have 2 Infernos, 2 Mountains, and 2 Oceans, and that would have really completed the aesthetic. But I digress.
Would have sealed the deal, really.
Yeah, my OCD would have been very happy with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, it looks like we're not going to be able to get that because, I'm very unlucky as a player. We're just going to continue with the game here.
I'm also going to point out that this map's pretty dark. I don't know if the supports are doing their job so well that this map is completely black, or just no one's putting wards.
It's a matter of perspective.
I mean, they could also, well, there's like 2 red wards I see, a pink ward, and oh, 2
GT
red
Kaizoku's
pink wards.
bringing back for the Baron here again, it looks like. They really want to secure this Baron, however, they need to be very careful considering the fact that Hardhead is still alive, still has both sums up. They need to drop pressure somewhere else on the map while keeping 4 people topside. However, the jungler is walking down towards bot. This should be a free Baron for next gen once they see Evelyn anywhere on the map.
Oh no, but they don't have wards.
Yeah, the numbers here
Actually,
quite...
to be honest,
if she autos that ward, she's gonna give away her position. Oh, she does not. Smart, smart.
Actually, to be honest, next gen probably has better. Actually, they don't have better warding because they haven't taken the bot turn.
There on the Janna. They should be going for either mid lane or the. Actually, should just go for Baron here as they have the advantage on the top side of the map here. However, they're gonna go for the push for mid lane as GT Kaizoku is out of position here to get to the turn in time. However, they almost kill the Evelyn, and the Guardians, the Angels actually pop. They're wondering going to set up for the kill here, but they're not going to go for it. They're just going to get this free turn and should be backing off towards the enemy. However, Trashboat is trying to flank the enemy team by himself, and he pops the ulti and he's going to go in the enemy team here. However, we have a TP in from Michael to come finish off this Aatrox that's in a really bad position here. 5 ultis into the back here, almost died, actually dies there to the Gnar pop. And Evelyn gets a good ulti there, however, it doesn't quite kill everyone in this fight here. As GT Kaizoku top laner is left in the pot to burn. And now Evelyn's trying to come from behind to try to finish out the rest of this fight. However, Valkov is still alive and able to blow him up. As he held that ulti for that fight to kind of finish everyone off. And Janna respawning here, or actually not quite sure if she died in the fight before. But she is now here trying to hold this turret here. Just gonna use her tornado here to just kind of stall the wave and try not to die to hard hit here and the rest of our next gen. As GT Kaizoku is trying to keep this turret safe, doing a good job so far it seems. I think there was a lot of opportunities here to go for Baron for the side of next gen. What do you think, Mr. Kalim?
I want to point out that next gen played that team fight really well. Like, they peeled for Nightwalker so well. Nightwalker and Hardy pumped out so much damage, while Demigod was kind of absent that fight. But I do agree with you, though, with the Baron situation. They could have gone for a lot of times, you know. But I think they're taking the safest option, which isn't the wrong thing to do. But like, sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
You gotta hint, dude.
These things happen. Sometimes you just have to, you know, shake up.
Which I don't understand, right? Because they're playing so like next gen. They're not playing poorly by any means. At least I think so. But like, it seems like they're not confident. They just seem not to be going for it.
Yeah.
I guess they're just afraid of the Evelyn blowing up their backline while they're doing it. I don't. That could be a play.
Sure, yeah.
Or maybe it's because of Gnar, Evelyn, and Aatrox. They're afraid to just be in the pit with those three out.
That's fair, yeah. Fizz had vision enough to see where they were in the map, though. It should have been able to pull the trigger, considering they had picked someone off. They're gonna look for another pick here. The Janna knockup's gonna stop them from going in. Next gen has the upper hand here, and they're actually gonna start the Baron as they see Gnar's bottom side. Gnar's gonna commit to the teleport here, actually, instead of going for the turret. He's actually gonna come up from behind. Karma forcing a flash to the Janna here. As Gnar comes from behind, he's gonna start to try to pick off the mid laner here as the Caitlyn is completely destroyed. A lot of flashes being burned in the pit here as now Evelyn is stuck inside the pit in the middle of this fight, but Michael is trying his best to finish the Evelyn off. Baron's actually going to finish off the Evelyn here as Trashwood misses his flash here, and Next Gen seeming to pull ahead from this fight as they play really well and just take their time and pace out their damage. And this is going to be an ace for Next Gen as they turn on to the Baron here, and hopefully the Elder Drake as they look to finish this game and close this up very soon.
Next Gen seem to be really good team fighters.
Yeah.
It seems like they're playing for team fights and team fights only. Huh. Which makes me wonder, why don't they just focus on objectives? Wait a minute. Wait.
These are off the better terms, but they're gonna turn on to the Elder Drake here. Michael's gonna try to get that top lane pushed out, considering he has some good whips. They're gonna try to get that top turret that hasn't been touched for the entire game. now that we've really looked at the map, this is actually a very big turnaround here for the side of Next Gen as they finally grab 2 turrets. They have 2 giant objectives now on their side, and after they get that top turret, they could finally start pushing to get some of these inhibitors and start opening up the map for themselves here to kind of set up more plays.
That's the hope, right?
That's what I'm hoping.
When you started this game, did you think you'd go to 44 minutes? Or 50 minutes?
I think when everyone goes into games, they don't think a game will last 45 minutes, but it's those games that really count, you know?
Hey man, that might be true, but these games are stressful, dude. Like, it must be tough being a player in this situation, 40 odd minutes into the game. If I die, this game's over.
The stress for these 2 teams is that they have to play in semis and in finals, and if they get a W in the finals, they have to reset the entire bracket and play another 3 games. This can be very mentally taxing, being a player personally that's had to deal with long games for a few years now.
Hey man, that sounds like an opinion. Whoa!
That's just my opinion though. Proceeding with Nexus is kind of pushing their lead here, trying to get this turret. However, Dana gets a good knockup here to try to stop the Alawi from getting a lot of kills here. Okay, these players, am I right? Yeah, I have a lot of opinions about Guyanese players, but that's just my opinion though. So I'm not gonna express that as I am a part of Next Gen and don't want to get fired. Proceeding forward though.
Next Gen, by the way.
I keep saying Next Gen, by the way. Nexus Cup, by the way.
Hey, you are affiliated with Next Gen, so you're casting pretty biased towards.
Long one. I'll cut off. Just proceeding with the game here. Next Gen, just kind of trying to push their lead here. They need to get the next wave. Evelyn is looking to backdoor the inhib of Next Gen. I'm not quite sure if this is a good call considering her team really needs her right now. The second Next Gen sees her, they should just hard engage in the enemy team here.
I don't know how much they're gonna be hard engaging with a kill and traps in front of the turret.
Yeah, I feel like Vi should just go for it, like hit the R and just kind of blow up whoever they can. But it looks like they're just gonna lose that inhib for free as Evelyn looks like she's gonna kind of try to go for the flank on the behind side of Next Gen here. Now, Next Gen should have either decided to split up and get 2 waves moving, or go for it, which it looks like they're gonna go for it here. Alright, it almost blows up the entirety of the backline there of Kaizoku as Evelyn's behind. Looks like she wants to set up for the play here, however she's unsure whether or not she wants to go for it, because she could get blown up by the Vi. As Vi still has her ulti, however, the Alawi is gonna caught out here and gets killed instantly by this very strong Evelyn here. Gets a good pick.
She's a monster. A big girl. Oh my
Giant.
God. Enormous.
Alright, it's very strong right now, kind of being the main carry here along with Jinx. Just kind of pulling their weight in terms of just getting everyone just pumping out that damage. As Ilawi and Vi seem to be going for more of a defensive route in terms of just like peeling for their team or landing CC.
Which is fair. Nightwalker and Heartache seem to be very reliable damage dealers, so I could see why they want to peel for the team.
Yeah, they definitely need to go for more of the peeling side than going aggressive, considering the fact that Evelyn's very strong right now and can one-shot their carries. Heartache does have Zhonya's, but you can't Zonya something if you are CC'd.
I'd also like to point out the no QSS on the Jinx for the Nara ulti.
Or for the Evelyn.
That shows how confident she is in her team that they will peel for her regardless of not buying the item. I don't know if that shows trust or trolling.
Might also just be cockiness. I don't know. It's just me though. Well, we'll see how that turns out.
I also love the itemization. A moral reminder from the Kaelin.
Yeah.
For freaking for Alawi. That's pretty nice. What else has been built by it?
Just looking at items right now.
It seems that Aatrox and Nar both have. It seems Aatrox is going for an MR item. I have a personal opinion about which MR item he should go, but I'll wait till he finishes it, then I'll state my opinion. Nar went for the classic Nar build where you go Bruiser-esque. But he doesn't have Bork though. Which is weird, because there's a lot of fairly high health individuals. Like Alawi and Vi.
He probably just wants to set up for his ulti setup, doesn't really want to go into auto range of them.
He's probably going for more survivability, I guess. But why he only has one MR item then? Oh, then again. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think his build's fine.
Yeah.
I can't really question it.
Alright, respectable. GT Kaizoku looking to set up for another Baron here as they know the next gen's pushed into their base and they're going to start it right away to try and secure this, which is actually a really good decision. Don't let next gen get there. And this is going to be a free, easy, quick Baron with his double mountain break. As next gen's just kind of stuck in their base with that that backdoor from Evelyn earlier. I'm
kind of surprised that next gen doesn't have ward priority on Baron.
Next gen's going for the faker in the bot side against the Aatrox. He pops his ulti to kind of get out. He gets slowed however. He pops the flash. They look like they're going to burn everything for this man. However, he's still alive, but it looks like GT Kaizoku is going to come for the pull behind here and kind of turn this fight around as Janna separates everyone in the team fight. And GT Kaizoku is just going to blow up this Vi that's out of position here. While Jinx Guardian gets tossed and is now dead to right. As Alawi pops her ulti in the middle of the fight here, and it looks like GT Kaizoku actually makes a questionable decision fighting Alawi inside of her ulti. As Demigod gets the... Oh, Demigod goes for a flash here and just lives from the hard hit damage. I look like they're going to barely be alive as next gen top laner questionably walks up as hard hit just blows up the Kaelin here. Is he going to get the 1v3 is the real question here. As Trashbot pops through the ulti, looks like he just wants to go for the game and going for the wave clear here to end the game. GT Kaizoku is going for the finish. However, Vel'Koz has something to say about that as he pops the ulti and kills the Janna and is now going to walk up to try and clear this wave and kill this Nar, it looks like. However, he misses his Q. Nar just going for the smart play of getting the turret here. However, they're not going to commit to the finish here as they don't think they quite had the damage to finish off the game here. And they're both going to back off and probably head towards that Elder Drake right now as Next Gen's base gets popped open. It's a free win if they can get a backdoor. They need to start putting some wards in their base here because Evelyn is very, very strong right now and her auto attacks are going to do a lot of damage, especially if she gets the elixir that gives her extra damage against the objective. And it's going to be... I think that's exactly what Evelyn is doing right now as she's walking towards the top side. Are we going to get a backdoor GGWP while the Drake is being done by Nexus here? They need to go for the back immediately if they're going to go for this, if they want to survive this game. However, Michael smells something. He sniffs it. He's going to go back and try to save the game.
Pulled out the sniffer.
He's sniffing him out. He's going to back here and he's going to go next to the base here. And he actually walks down instead of walking towards the top side, and Evelyn's just kind of sitting and goes for the in-hit instead. I guess going for the safer sneak snack kind of gives up the chance to end the game there, I think, as you saw.
I don't think she was confident, man.
Yeah, you can see how much damage she does to those objectives right now. I think she is actually going to try to sit around and wait for a fight. I think that would be the best play. If Next Gen doesn't split their members up to kind of check on this Evelyn, they're going to get backdoored, and it's not a bad idea at all. GT Kaizoku can kind of just push in mid or push in bot, keep Next Gen occupied as she goes for the finish here. However, there is a pink ward that spots out Evelyn here, and she's going to try to clear up that ward. However, Next Gen doesn't even notice the fact that she just cleared that ward and that she could be walking towards their base right now. However, Michael does sniff snap that Evelyn. Keeping an eye on the Nexus here, as Evelyn just seems to really want to do this backdoor. But there is a bit of trading mid lane here, as Next Gen's mid lane is going to try to burn out the enemy team of GT Kaizoku here with that damage from the Elder Drake. Another pink ward plays top lane. This is a very smart pink ward here. It's closer towards the outside so they can see her right away, as opposed to right next to the Nexus where it might be too close. We're gonna kind of see, and look at that damage from Vel'Koz's Q. Just half healthing the Evelyn there. Next Gen is playing very aggressively on this defense here, surprisingly. They're gonna use Michael to kind of use and clear up the waves here, as I think next gen should just be trying to defend, as it looks like GT Kaizoku is just trying to figure out the way and how they want to close this game up. Because they have the option of Evelyn backdooring the game, as she picks up a Nashor's Tooth and Lich Bane. She is definitely going for the finish here on a backdoor. However, two beautiful pink wards from Next Gen here will stop her from even having the option to. This is some beautiful warding, I think, personally, on the side of Next Gen here to kind of keep the option for Evelyn the backdoor. However, they do have to keep a person in base. Walking very close here is Mr. Zeph Walker. He walks very close to Next Gen. He might look for the picker, and Velkov, yeah, does have the position on him, but doesn't want to commit to it as he might get popped. He's still looking to see whether or not he can go for this here. He's kind of just sitting in the area as Michael is clearing top lane. Baron is spawning in 45 seconds as it's spawned by ping by Nar.
I'd also like to point out that Aatrox, back to the MR item, the Spectacle item, I always prefer Adaptive Helm because of Adaptive Helm's passive. Wherever you take magic damage, and Vel'Koz has two sources of magic damage, the Leandre's and his abilities, which are low cooldown.
Right.
Which are on a low cooldown. It keeps resetting the Adaptive Helm passive. So he would keep sustaining up in
health.
health.
Pick on the Kaelin here, who gives away her position as she gets caught by the Vel'Koz top. Now, this is a free kill there with a 70-second death timer. Now, at this point of the game, guys, death timers are
they gonna run it down and risk it for the biscuits, or what?
Looks like they're a little bit insecure about how they want to go about this, because Michael's just kind of sitting at base here, which is probably a good idea, considering that Evelyn seems to still want to do this backdoor. And I think, personally, it's kind of wasting some of the tempo away here that they had earlier. She seems to really want to go for this backdoor. She's kind of just sitting on the wall here. However, Michael is waiting in base for this Evelyn, as he finally goes to clear top. So Evelyn sees him. She's gonna go for the player, but gets caught by the pink ward. And now she's really not sure what she wants to do. She's gonna go for the inhib here. She's going for it here. She should be able to get it and get out. Gets that there. Oh, there's a big fight mid lane at the Baron pit as Vel'Koz gets another superb pick with his ulti. It looks like they're gonna try to go for the Baron here. However, the base is also very open, so Evelyn looks like she's gonna try to snick snack from behind them. However, this next gen team backs up to try to get this here. And we have a TP from GT Kaizoku as looking to finish the game, but GT Kaizoku's Evelyn finishing the game, and it's a backdoor from GT Kaizoku's GGWP.
Good job, lads. You did it. I'm proud of you. I always knew you could do it. Never had any doubt.
What an exciting game here from the side.
What an exciting 55 minutes.
Wow, what a game, guys. I would put that in the top of the list of best games this tournament yet.
I would put it in the longest game.
Pog-ers, a record-breaking, double record-breaking game. What an amazing game.
Somebody by heart ate Chinese food because that man tried his heart out.
Yikes.
To carry the game.
Yikes. Well, I'll let you get away with I'll let you get away with that.
Gamer glasses up.
XD. I'm gonna kind of leave the stream to Andrew for a few seconds here, as I am a bit hungry. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a little snack here and there, just kind of keep my.
Hey, order me food. Order me food.
Hey, listen, boss man. I hungry, right? I don't that kind of thing hungry, right? So I gonna get food. Stami, right? Alright.
I love how it just says wife, by the way. Sorry. Whoops.
Wait, whoopsie. What? Oh, yikers! Yikers!
Whoops.
Whoopsie!
Ooh.
Whoopsie! In case everybody didn't know I get married soon, see, I calm down. It's an actual wife, right? I chill out. Calm back.
What's the next game even? Hey, can we put up like the game schedule? Can we put up like the game schedule on screen? Where's the game? Where's the mirror? Well, we can't see the game schedule. No. Wait, let me actually let me check the Facebook group. I think the next game is probably going to be TSF versus Pandemonium Gaming. What were those teams? Like, let's see TSF schedule. I know TSF beat Team Never Was, and then they lost to 592 in a pretty close game overall. It's kind of exploded at the end of it. I think in this game, I favorite TSF going into it. Because personally, want to see the TSF versus GT Kaizoku matchup in the losers round 3. That's probably another exciting game to look out for today. But I don't know PMG. I think actually no wait. Was it PMG got blown up by Star? Actually, I'm pretty sure TSF got that. The game versus Pandemonium Gaming. What the heck? You guys are probably gonna screw. What else is left? Oh, then there's our game versus Stark. Right, so the best game for the losers bracket. Come on. I enjoy my 55-minute clown fiesta. Come on. I enjoy watching teams farm creeps for 20 minutes. Woo! What other games are there? Jesus Christ. There's so many games today. Oh no. There's at least, okay, there's going to be at least 2 to 3 games for 592 versus Star, 2 to 3 games for the finals, 2 to 3 games for the losers bracket final. Wait a minute. Shouldn't the brackets just merge at the end of round 3 in the semifinals into one bracket, which is the finals bracket? Oh, no, wait. Oh, okay. I get it. Brain lag. Sorry. So the third and fourth place is the losers bracket best of 3, and the finals best of 3. But or is it so late? Holy sh! Yikes! Is the next game being set up or what? Oh, we have to wait for me. Oh wait, yeah, fight the party. Then this game. We gotta wait for him. We just have to wait for our color caster to come back and from getting his food. Apparently, it takes this man like 10 to 15 minutes just to go grab a snack from the kitchen. I've been to his house. It's like literally just outside of his room. The kitchen's right there. And it's gonna take him at least 10 to 15 minutes to grab a snack. Good God. Anyways. So. Oh wait, that means next gen. Oh, it is a tourney. Oh shit. Hopping Ground didn't even get to play. That sucks. Oh my god, no. I think back to the GT Kaizoku versus Next Gen game. Honestly, I feel like Next Gen played pretty well. They just should have tried to close it sooner and than getting themselves into that predicament with Elvin in the back door. Maybe they should have done like what Amir said, or in like I think 40 minutes into the game when they were pushing down, maybe with the Caitlyn trap, she should have just probably gone. I can't quite remember if she had summoners up. Maybe she should have just gone flash ulti, but I think she probably was afraid that she'd go too deep and her team can't follow up because of the Caitlyn trap and the potential Evelyn flank. I don't know. But Evelyn was also taking the inhibitor, so I don't know. I feel like this could have gone differently if they went in. Either between the game would have finished there or I don't know. Overall, I think GT Kaizoku's ball in. That Caitlyn played pretty well. Played good. He played team fights really well, but some team fights he was getting poked out a lot by Hard 8, their mid laner. But that could just be attributed to Hard 8 playing out of his mind that game. Overall, I think it wasn't a bad game. It was a pretty fun 50-minute battle, but let's hope the next one's pretty good. As TSF's AD carry's name is, a pretty good fight up from either PMG or TSF. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Ha ha. Hmm. Let us see. I don't know. So my votes for this game coming up is I want to see TSF avenge next gen. I want to see them avenge next gen so that I can see the TSF versus GT Kaizo. Wait, no. I want TSF to beat Pandemonium Gaming and then avenge next gen in the semifinals so they could have a vengeance story going into the finals. Oh wait, no. But if, wait, I don't understand. Wait a minute. Oh wait, okay. Now I understand. I'm like, I have to remember that whoever loses in the semifinals best of three between Stark and 592 has to play the winner of the losers round 3. That's confusing. Huh. Anyway, so it, thinking in the future, if 592 loses to Stark and goes in to play against TSL, because I'm assuming here that TSL is gonna be GT Kaizoku in the loser semis, that's gonna be like a revenge story. That's gonna be such a good headliner for this revenge story. And if TSF goes to win the tourney, that's gonna be like a comeback story for the ages. They get beat up in the round 2 of the Nexus Cup, all to run it back in the losers gauntlet in a 55-minute sweat out with next gen. Then they proceed to stomp Phantom. Wait, no. And stomp. No, wait. After GT Kaizoku had a 55-minute sweater against Next Gen and TSL smashing Pandemonium Gaming, then smashing GT Kaizoku, then smashing 592 and Stark in the semis and finals. Either way, whichever it ends up to be, and all to hold the Nexus Cup. That would be such a comeback story if they could pull it off. What the heck? I hope I'm giving you guys motivation to do this. And I hope I'm doing a good job. You heard TSF is just a rebranded Team Fail? But why do you say so? Hey man, I don't want to belittle their accomplishment. Wait a minute. Come on. So who's on TSF? So I only know TSF's bot lane because I've been forced to learn the bot lane. Like, yikes. Well, I'm not lying to anyone. That's not true. Wait a minute. And that is my opinion. I'm trying to hype you guys up. Come on. I think you guys could do it, dude. I have faith in you guys. Come on. I want Amir to open the crew one. I want to see who's in the crew. This is the real seller. Show it. Show it now, Amir. Let's see who your crew is. Open quotation. Crew. Wife 01. Wife 01. You still waiting to fill that one out. Any takers, ladies, in the chat? If there are any, wait, whoops. Sorry, there are no ladies in the chat because all you guys are men, obviously. Any males to be takers in the chat? Come on. Vessel says 0-1, no matter what you try to do. XD. I'll try circling it. It still says 0-1. You seem to have a lot of friends, dude. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, so fuck, was that? Wait, did you move me the bad player? Wait, you monster! Nah! Move me the bad players. Hey, thanks, dude. I'm not speaking dumb pandemonium gaming. I'm just saying, dude. If Amir can be a next gen fanboy, 100%,
Hey.
I gotta
I wasn't
put
a
my
next
stake
gen
in this.
fanboy, okay? Wait. What is this accusation that I'm hearing now? Whoa, bro. Whoa.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I think Wu Young's a pretty good AD carry, but I think Fight Up's got the edge on this guy, dude. He's got him read like a book. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think this is just my personal opinion though, but people in the chat need to stop taking on. That's just my opinion though.
Hey, man.
Imagine being a next gen fanboy.
Right?
Yikes.
Right?
Imagine being a Heart 8 fanboy.
Yikes.
Yikes, bro.
Yikes, bro.
Yikes.
Who would be a next gen fan? Yikes. Everyone knows Heart
XD.
8 is trash.
XD?
Alright, Zakir, sorry, don't take on.
Just hurting my feelings left, right, and center.
I don't think this is a good time for me to be flaming him. He might be taken on.
Heart 8 logged up. No.
Yikes. This might be personal, guys.
They're doing the presentation. They're giving them the necklace thingies.
Why didn't they do it at the end? Because they want to go home?
This is
Yeah, they want to go
Remember, the
home.
end
Nobody
will be,
want to be here at 10, dog.
the end will be first, second, and third. They're giving out stuff for. Remember, there's actual prizes now.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
So this is just like a consolation kind of thing.
Ah, shit. Moving on up in the world.
Right? Could buy myself like a nice
Chinese
Chinese
food.
combo or something.
Chinese food. That's perfect.
That might help me cover my wedding costs. Possibly. Possibly. Weddings are expensive, by the way.
Yeah, Amir has to pay his wife for the time he's taking from her.
Wait, what?
Shit.
What? No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Mm. That's not how that works.
Guess I'm getting benched for today. Feels bad.
D or
Oops.
let's hope this game is a nice hour and a half game. So that actually is there another game after? I think there's another game before us, right, Andrew?
No.
Wait, who's playing right now?
No, we're next game. It's supposed to be TSF versus Pandemonium Gaming, and then we're up next.
Okay.
And then it'll be the other semifinals for the loser brackets,
Right.
I think.
We're next. Fuck. Hmm.
Can whoever is making these lobbies please put a password on it? For the love of God. Wait, number 3. Oh yeah, is number 3 a certain player that I might be thinking about, or is number 3 another player?
Yes. Yes.
No, you're correct. Number 3 is that player.
Pardon?
Number 3 is that player.
Is he at the
Plays
venue?
exactly like him.
Sorry?
Is he at the venue?
Or
Yes.
what?
He is?
Yes.
So we were lied to, yes. I am going to have a personal talk.
Wait, mute the stream. Wait. Mute the Discord. Whoa. Mute the stream. Whoa.
Yikes.
Whoa.
I mean, here's the thing, Stefan. If there is communication issues, I'm going to point it out. As much as you'd like to make fun of it, it's honestly a problem. That's just my
Come on,
personal
figure it.
opinion, though.
Seems that the lobby is filled and players seem to be almost ready. I'd also like to point out that these teams aren't organized at all. They haven't put it as top, jungle, mid, bot support. I like the coordination from that 592 team. They always put it top, jungle, mid, bottom support. I just wanted to point that out.
Please keep in mind this is this man's personal opinion, not as a 592 member.
Not biased by you. Hey, woo!
XD or...
Haha. Caster bias. Woo! To be fair, spectators filled up all the spots.
Andrew, are we on stream?
Yes.
Wait, me my one. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm literally watching.
Why?
I was about to swear.
Okay, yeah. Don't. The mic's gonna be on all stream, except for once we play, of course. I'm gonna mute.
I mean, is there a delay for your stream or what?
I don't think there's a delay on. I think it's like a few seconds after, so it's live, kind of. Like live.
Ron's a gamer. Ron's in front of me gaming, bro. What do I do? Just flex
Is he
on me
upset?
constantly. Nah. Dude, you gotta see how Ron plays. Ron, right hand, the controlling mouse, just spazzes all over the pad. Like it looks like he's constantly dragging the mouse to the end of the screen. Constantly. What do I do?
Isn't that
This
unlocked?
is weird.
Isn't that how you play on unlocked?
I don't know.
What? Who plays
Wait,
on lock
what?
screen? That's
He
just
plays on lock
Play on
screen.
semi-locked.
I play on lock screen. What do you mean?
Yikes. Yikes.
No, I don't see the gun coming from.
Yikes.
Do you guys actually play on lock?
Everyone.
I unlock it. I unlock it to look around.
Different.
I unlock it.
7 lock.
I unlock it to look around, but like I can't do that. The thing is feel weird because the second you put your mouse at the end of the
That's
screen.
space bar.
I just have my thumb on space. I keep resetting.
But I use
Semi-lock, Jerry.
space
It's not
for
gonna
attack
move it
mode.
off of your character if you put it in semi-lock.
Space for attack. Like,
Yeah. Huge.
Like, I use my space bar as like my mental reset. Like whenever I do something bad, I just spaz out and spam space bar. It's mental reset. I don't do. I just spam it. Hey, this lobby's taking a bit of time to start. Seems all the players are here.
Some people play with like 3 fingers and then 1 off. I play with 4 because I'm a gamer.
I use all my.
Same. Wait.
Okay, good. I'm normal in some regard.
But they use all. We all use. Wait a minute, Jerry. Wait. Which finger don't you use, Jerry? Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
Listen, guys, this is a family friendly stream. This is a family friendly stream. I'd like you guys to tone it down. That's just my honest opinion, though.
I'm just asking a question.
Listen, guys, we have children in this stream. For example, Jerry. You guys need to tone it down.
Sorry. Alright, Jerry, I've been playing FP300, right? I'll send you my waifu.
The fuck are you?
Hey,
What are you
Hammer, watch
talking
your
about?
language.
It's
Watch
your
your
face, but I'm
language,
gonna tell you
please.
this, have your Facebook open. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now, right this second.
Alright.
So we're
Okay.
kind of waiting here to see what's going on with this startup here. We seem to have a delay. Is there a connection
Message.
issue at the venue there, Dualis? Mr. Jerry?
No, it's still setting up.
Okay.
Because remember, they have to take the spaces of the players that were there previously. They have to use the same.
Guys. Do you guys need to have a personal chat right now in a separate Discord or what? Do I need to mute you guys or what? Do I need to server mute you guys or what?
What do you mean, dude? Like, what are we gonna talk about?
The stream, dude. Come on.
What do you
I
want
don't
us
know
to
what you
talk
guys are
about,
talking
dude?
about. Oh, there's ow.
What do you want us to talk about? The players in this lobby, they're
Yeah,
not
dog.
typing anything.
Like a proper
It's
stream.
done.
Oh, the game
They're
started.
not. Oh shit! Wait, I can't see shit. It's like a 30-second delay.
So wait, are you not in the lobby?
No, it's lobby's filled.
Anyway, proceeding with the bans here, we have the
Yeah.
Fizz ban, as this is clearly a player that plays Fizz.
Exi?
What's this guy's name again? I only know him
Number
by
3,
one
by the
name.
way.
I only know him
Number
by one
3,
name.
by the way.
I need another name.
Number 3, by the way. Number 3, by the way.
Oh, my voice is low. I'm quiet? What?
You're quiet, by the way.
Why is my mic low? I'm so confused. Oh.
I'm expecting the Cho'Gath ban.
I think it's fixed. It should be fixed now. Is it good now?
I'm expecting the Cho'Gath ban.
Yeah, I'm expecting a nice little Choban here. Just kind of getting that off the table here. Just
Yeah, possibly a Malzahar ban.
he plays Malzahar?
He plays Malzahar too.
God. So the Lee Sin, anyway, that's just my opinion. The Lee Sin ban here, taken off of Legacy, he was kind of sort of proficient here. I don't know if I want to open my messages right now. It's middle of a stream. Could someone personally message me on Facebook or something if you have to talk about something, or Discord? Please don't message me on League. And drill kill you. Proceeding with, we have an early Blitzcrank pick, which is a very cocky pick here from the bot lane of Pandemonium Gaming. It seems like we already have an exciting start to the game here with a nice aggressive early pick.
All I'm expecting now to counter the Blitzcrank is like Tom Morgana or Tomkins.
A Sejuani pickup here. We're going for an aggressive tank jungler here on the side of TSF.
Hey jungler, can you take notes or what?
I'm gonna go for the Nautilus pick here. Nautilus being a good pick against Blitzcrank in some ways or the other, because once you pull Nautilus, your ADC is currently at base. But that's just a matter of opinion sometimes. Let's see what the next pick here is going to be from PMG. I'm looking for an aggressive bot lane here.
Draven? XD?
Not exactly the bot lane I was expecting to go with the Blitzcrank. However, Varus does have some sort of burst. Once he gets a few items. Was more expecting a more AD heavy
Draven?
AD, like Draven. We have the Malphite pickup here, which has been again, it's either pick or ban, it seems, with some games. Very strong AoE, very strong top lane, very strong not having to think.
Hey, where are my tank players on my team?
Hey, listen, let's not have a personal spot right here, right? Let's just keep it on the low down low right now.
Shit. Pog, Malphite.
Oh, Andrew, turn on your mic. Your mic's like popping. Actually, no, I think I can turn it down. Hold on. Your mic's like
Yeah, turn me down on Discord.
Hey, I'm gonna put you at a 50% because apparently at 100 you're like popping.
Pog.
Okay, is it better now? Like, is it popping? Like, is it good?
Pog.
Just quick check. Oh, 12.
Pog. Ha.
The Lux ban here,
Wait, and they're just banning us.
Taken away from Mr. Number 3, who seems to be pulling a lot of bans after his first game. Like, apparently he's been a star player for them here. The last ban here is going to be the Cho'Gath that's finally taken away from number 3, which is one of his staple picks that I'm surprised did not get picked up early for the side of TSF to secure that for their mid laner. However, it looks like he's actually going to go for the Cassiopeia, or is that a top? Oh, that's a top Aatrox there. Unless they want to swap it up like last game was, surprisingly. We have a TSF fan in chat here, Mr. Eon Shivraj.
TSF.
The jungler here for Pandemonium. They're going to go for the Warwick here. They're looking for sort of a tanky frontline. Oh, Vi does about the same thing as well. They're going to go for the Vi. Tanky frontline, CC lockdown. Good pick. Zaya, however, does have some good counterplay to Vi in the fact that she can ulti her ulti, I believe, and it negates it. So it's really one of those picks. And the casting that's also been one of the staple picks for number 3 in this if you were to do some research on his match history. He's still kind of on a comfort pick here. Kind of. So we're gonna see how this plays out. A lot of CC on the side of Pandemonium Gaming. Same thing for TSF. They both have pretty solid team fight potential, but I think that TSF is looking for more of a later game play because Kassadin's very strong late game and pretty much one shots everyone, regardless of your build, apparently. So we're gonna kind of see how they go about this. I think the main things that are gonna affect this game is how top lane kind of goes a lot and mid lane as well. If PMG's top lane does well, he can kind of control the map and roaming and get some nice knockups, set up everything. So yeah, let's see how these two teams go. We have a 2-minute delay here. In that time, I will have we'll have to ask Mr. Feline how he feels about these two matchups here.
For me, the breaking point for this game probably is going to be around level 11 to 16. Level 11 being when Aatrox gets his level 2 ulti, and for Kassadin, level 16 when he gets his level 3 ulti. That's probably going to be when TSM is looking to take most advantage of their power. And they're engaged from Sejuani Nautilus.
Yeah.
But I think PMG is going to be looking to close this game out. They do have a reliable scaling in Virus and Cassiopeia, but I feel like TSF just has better target access with all their forms of engage and gap closers and everything. Well, it seems that TSL's backline also has ways to peel, but there's also the Virus ulti that could be really team fight changing. I don't know. This looks like a pretty good game, ain't gonna lie, because both comps have ways to win and time periods where they can win.
Yeah.
Hope they play around those.
Okay, that's fair. My apologies while I set up the logos here, as I've been asked to do a few times with the teams, just to kind of keep it solid.
Oh my god, that's a
who's playing where. Once we get into the actual game, I'll kind of set up how it's supposed to look. I'm just keeping it up here so I can adjust it later. I
also have like this. I wonder how they're gonna use this Blitzcrank after lane fit. I want to see how what they're gonna do with him. What's he gonna do? Because there seems to be a lot of beefy individuals on TSF side, and there only seems to be one really priority target, being Zaya.
Right.
But she has a lot of bodies just thrown in front of her. So I want to see how he's going to use it and what he's going to do with it. Is he going to try to peel the Kassadin? I'm sorry. Is he going to try to peel the Kassadin off from his virus to give his virus some time to, do some work in the back line? Or is he going to, Is he gonna work on getting some picks and finding Zaya when she's rotating? That probably relies on really good ward coverage from PMG side. And I think priority warding from PMG is their game plan. After lane phase, I want to see pinks in everybody's inventory and just going ham in the enemy jungle, killing people with lack of vision. That's what I'm looking for from PMG. And TSF, well, I already told you, they're breaking points to be level 11 and 16 when their champions are the strongest. So, let's see. All right. We got this, guys.
Got an exciting game coming up here. Might have a few freezing moments here as I kind of try to set up the overlay.
We got a lot. We got a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it inside the actual game because I don't know where it's gonna pop up on the screen. Champion proficiency here might be an issue here, but I'm trusting that these players know what they're doing.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
The Chef Panda and Jeff here are pulling out champions that they're definitely a lot more comfortable on. I was also expecting the Pike pick here, but it might have been banned away. I'm not sure. Pike's been
Pike was not bad.
Yeah, Pike's been one of his big picks, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't play something that had a little bit more utility in terms of doing more
snowball potential is the term you're looking for.
Yeah, Blitzcrank is very good at doing what he does, but Pike also does the same thing he does with more. And I mean, other than the obvious ulti that now removes shields on the Nautilus, those are the only really things I can really see that will kind of be a big factor at all, if any. Let's set this up here quick. And then I will work on the logos in a second. I think we're all good. Oh, actually, it's perfect.
It's pretty good.
Whoa. Seems like I'm good.
Don't forget to organize the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Forget about that. So, you asked me a question, I'll ask you a question. What are your opinions in the jungle? What do you think these junglers should be looking at from levels for the first 10, maybe not the first 10 minutes of the game, for the first 6 minutes of the game, just before mid lane gets level 6? What do you think they should be?
The junglers, Jev carries you on Vi. Vi is a very good early game pick. Very much able to access lanes and get solid ganks off with the amount of CC. Sejuani requires a little bit more setup. So I think Vi should be able to get more ganks off, maybe. It really depends, because the Sejuani pick is good with the bot lane that is picked for TSF here, because they both have really strong auto attacks in one way or the other. So Nautilus just auto attacks one of the enemy champs. They're locked in place. Zaya gets her auto attacks off, and then Sejuani just has to press her E to pretty much secure them in place, and they get a free chain CC.
Yeah, Zaya agree. With Sejuani, it's done.
They have a lot of possible chain CC here. They need to be careful.
I have a lot of
set that
CC,
blue.
yeah.
Oh, they're good.
But do you think at this point in the game, PMG should have been invading and being more aggressive on this? Well, considering that they have a Blitzcrank?
I think they would have died to that Nautilus. And Nautilus would have sat there and AoE'd them.
Yeah, it's fair not to invade, considering they don't have Aatroxes there or not. And Aatrox is really strong at level 1, having 3 CCs. So I think that could have been turned on them. So it probably wasn't a bad idea to not go for that. Not sure if
After the Blitzcrank
is on cooldown or not. Let me...
Yeah,
he can go for a pull here. He's not going for it though.
You're afraid of Nautilus.
They can't
no, Nautilus. Oh no, Nautilus is gonna hook me level 1. She's gonna kill me. Shit.
They had a cannon wave there that they could have just pulled them into and fought them there. But yeah. Vi
Well,
taking up the top by jungle here. Sejuani having a bit of a slower clear, it seems almost. Vi is gonna have priority on the river. Sejuani is actually gonna go to the extra camp here, actually.
Watching Bar Smith CS is a tragedy. Somebody change lane. Quick, change it. Just want you to see this. Change it.
Okay, I'm looking back at midnight. That's rough. A lot of trades going on mid lane here. Cassiopeia is kind of low on mana though, which is pretty much what Kassadin wants, is her to not be able to pull them out. Looks like he's just gonna still safely farm, however. Looks like we have a gank topside from Vi, as Aatrox is pushed in, but no mana on the Malphite here. Not sure if he wants to turn this one around or not. He's gonna flash the Vi Q. And he's gonna get out there. Good pressure early from the Vi, considering she had priority in the jungle. Getting a flash out, that was pretty much worth.
I like how most Kassadin matchups are defined by how many points in Q do I have to put in before I can officially camp this enemy champion.
Yeah.
That's how all of Kassadin's matchups go against mages. Oh, left field gang top. It seems that Sejuani was
so there's a fight battle here. Nautilus goes in on the Varus, and looks like Varus is going to be dead as a good play here by TSF. Good aggressive early play. And this is why the Blitzcrank got countered hard here, is what I thought with the Nautilus pick. He misses the cannon minion here by Mew Young, but let's ignore that for now.
But at that point of the fight, he should have been pulling the Nautilus regardless. He should have been trying to knock up the Nautilus to try to get the ADC out.
Yeah.
He just pulled the Nautilus and Aftershock just popped on top of both of them.
I remind you what my fellow caster said earlier in the commentary, that if he pulls the Nautilus, the Virus will be in base. So far, that stands corrected. He is in base, or was in base form.
Kind of one of those PTXD moments.
That's 100% accurate.
Blitzcrank going for the play here as he whiffs the pull here and is now in a really bad position and is now dead. That is the price you pay for playing Blitzcrank and getting counterpicked in the Nautilus here, and whiffing your pull is going to make you basically useless. The option of the fight here would have been much better, as he could just jump back out after he misses his pull, but each of their own.
Hey man, it's not a. Oh my! I just. Okay, sorry, my bad. Hey man, it's not the champion that's the problem. It's how you use the champion. Some champions are clearly better than others, but that doesn't mean the champ's useless. You don't have to call it useless. Okay. Useless, right?
And the captain going for the big play here. This is going to be a free kill for number 3, as he's going to start his snowball probably early here. That's really bad for Kassadin to get a kill.
Solo kill his laner.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive. The Kassadin managed to solo kill his laner.
TSF Legacy going to go in the Blitzcrank here. Another fight ball in as Blitzcrank really lives. He misses the pullback at the end of that fight there. Not seeming to get a good start here. Kassadin just bullying out everyone in his lane, it seems.
Wait. Hey, that's not how Kassadin works. But Kassadin is supposed to be this strong. Wait. Are they gonna recheck? Oh my god. Oh my god. It seems that me hyping up TSF gave them the drive and motivation to, you know. I'm quite impressed with what they're doing here. Doing alright. I'm proud of them. I take all credit for this.
Another fight mid lane here is number 3 is going to go in once again. Looking to get this kill here with another R proc, and she misses the... I forgot what that's called. But, looks like Kassadin got the kill here at mid lane. She missed her ulti.
Is the tormenting gate? I'll get you the term. I'll get you the term for you. Don't worry about it. Come on.
It's petrifying guys. There we go.
Ah, close enough. I got a 50% right.
So Cassian, very strong already, seeming to outbully his lair very early. This is gonna be really bad for PMG, considering Cassian is not supposed to be getting this
Doing
strong
anything
this early.
before it. Huh.
Top lane also seems to be getting bullied out here by the Aatrox. Vi is spotted on a ward in her jungle here. So I'm pretty sure TSF is ready for a gank wherever she's going, whether that be top or mid. Vi's gonna play as a good pink here just to keep Sigurani from getting any ganks off, who hasn't been very active so far. Vi looks like she's gonna go for a gank top lane here. However, TMG's top laner is also very low, but he does have enough for an ulti. They might have enough CC to just blow him up, but also TSF's jungler is also here. And they're gonna look to turn onto the Kaizu here as the ulti for Malphite comes out. However, Aatrox almost lives, and TSF fight up looks like he's gonna try to finish this off as this Kaizu goes right back in. And TSF fight up looks like he's gonna secure this kill here. However, the flash comes out of the Malphite and hits him with the headbutt here as TSF fight up might have abilities back up soon to get this kill. And he smites him for one more auto attack and gets a double kill. TSF fight up getting a double here out of that fight. Very well played towards the end of that fight as it was a very bad start once Sidestep got removed early. But a good turnaround there from TSF fight up.
Damn. Yeah. Good shit fight if he did it.
Another fight here in mid lane, however the petrifying gaze does land this time. But she's going to need to have to back here. Or else
Kind of scary Cassidy being this strong.
Turret. Yeah. It's a rough
Kind of right.
by the PMG here.
Your mid laner number 3 proving his worth. Feels good, man. My god, one level up on Cassiopeia already. My god. Cassion is kinda scary. Well, guess we just go back to watching creeps right now, currently.
So Vi finally getting a gank mid lane here. However, Catherine does ulti out to dodge most of that damage. He's trying to do this 2v1. However, he needs to be very careful. He is kind of low on health. TSF fight up is here and lands a very good ulti on the Vi there. Catherine turning back on the Vi and gets a kill on Vi. They should be able to turn back onto the Cassiopeia now, who is very low in a second here once that auto attack hits, and she is now dead. And a killing spree for Cassidy here, which is very bad very early.
Very bad for the enemy. Very good for the Cassidy though.
Yes, very good for Cassidy. Malphite in a very compromising position here. He can get pulled back into Aatrox's W. As Aatrox just kind of unwields all of his damage here, and he's at quarter bar health.
If only my stream wasn't delayed.
Bot lane seems to be pretty dominant inside of TSF so far as well. However, PMG looks like they're going to try to get a nice little sneaky Drake here. Might not be a bad idea, but they need to remember that they don't have priority in 2 lanes. However, no one seems to have noticed that he's doing it to get the free Drake. However, they look like they almost get a kill on the Blitzcrank bot lane here as they split up to check for vision on that Drake. Number 3 is waiting in the jungle here as Cassiopeia is looking to roll him down. And she's going to get caught here by that is, by the Castle who's waiting in the jungle. Cassiopeia shows up. I'm pretty sure he wins his 2v1. And number 3 is going to do one more ulti probably to blow up whoever he likes. Zaya and Nautilus coming up on bot lane. They're going to get a nice 2 kills here in the jungle. As Varus and Blitzcrank now show up. And TSF is kind of taking over this game so far.
A dominating performance being shown by TSF. Spooky.
There seems to be some good communication here between the side of TSF banding together and kind of ensuring that they work together to get all these picks in the jungle and rotating fast, you know? TSF looking for the diver and Blitzcrank.
TSF, by the way.
Nice little CC there. TSF's Nautilus is going to die, however. But they do still get the kill on Zaya here. For Zaya, that is. Cassiopeia is going to be dead walking back into lane, and this is not looking too good for PMG. They need to slow down the pace of this game somehow.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
While looking for a gang top lane here, as she spotted on a ward, and she is 3 levels below the top laner here. It might be kind of a bad idea to go for this.
Oop.
Malphite pinging that he has no mana, or not enough mana at least for an ulti. So they can't really do anything about him pushing top lane. The Conqueror rune definitely helping a lot to shred this Malphite here, just to chip away at his health. And he's unable to trade back even with this Aatrox.
The point up, Malphite is going in Aftershock.
Yeah.
The point out.
Yeah, he probably should have gone Grasp, considering he doesn't get his CC until 6. And he also ultis only once for like every minute and a half. They get a pull back on the Kassadin here, who is a little bit out of position, but he is not worried as he just walks back up to the Vi, ultis back out again, dodges the Vi Q, but still dies to the Varus here. Aatrox looks like he's gonna go for a revenge kill, but Blitzcrank gets a beautiful pullback. However, it looks like the Vi is going to die to the Nautilus ult in the back end of the fight here. Blitzcrank just gets out while he can, and Cassiopeia is trying to fight away to Sejuani. However, Varus gets picked off on the side here by TSF Legacy and TSF by Staku. And it looks like Cassiopeia is going to be the final kill here for TSF. They look like they're going to go for the Rift Herald next to kind of increase the pace of this game. As Legacy's, yeah, he should be grouping together with them right now. But they get the Herald here. Zaya's going to back now, get some more items. Zaya and Kassadin are extremely strong right now. Actually, the entirety of TSF is really strong.
Seems to be really strong. Yeah.
They need to slow down the pace of this game somehow on the side of PMG, either looking for picks like they almost did on Kassadin, except not on Kassadin, because he's going to ulti out. He has flash, he has so many escapes in one ability. It's very hard to catch a Kassadin unless you completely catch him off guard and you layer your CC perfectly.
Pretty hard to go.
Yeah. Pretty looks like they want to get another pick here. However, TSF is waiting in the brush for them here in the jungle. They are seeing a ward now though. The Rift Herald is popped mid as they're now going for that free mid turret there. It's going to be gone in a second. However, Varus alone is the only person rotating over. He might get picked up by this Zaya and Sejuani if he's not careful. And now they see Chef kind of walking down here, walking up sorry to the mid lane. As the Varus ulti comes through, they try to kill the Zaya here, and Zaya pops the ulti. The Blitzcrank hook does not hit, as bot lane just murders that Malphite. Sejuani is almost dead as she whips her W the other way, however they still live. As there's some good kiting from Mu Young. And number 3 and the rest of TSF are just going to push him bot lane. And they get some solid pressure there. Probably looking to get that Fire Drake next and open up top lane.
Feels good, man. Damn. Wasn't expecting this game to go like this, to be honest.
Yeah, it seemed like the snowball was just too hard for well, so far for PMG to kind of stop. We're gonna see if they're able to pull it back in their favor, but it's going to be a very high climb to get back into this game.
A tall mountain to climb.
Yeah. Like
Feels
some
bad.
Targon level shit.
Honestly,
Hey,
they should be giving this track. They're so far behind.
Yeah.
Cassiopeia is level 8 against Cassidon and
They
Croc
look like
and
they're gonna commit to the
Diana.
fight. Knowledge just goes right in as soon as he sees them. Cassiopeia does get a good ulti, however, and gets the miasma down, but she's blown up way too quickly by Saistaku, who's so strong right now. They try to kill the Nautilus and the Joani here, but they just don't have the damage, and a quadra kill for the top lane of PSF.
See what I'm saying? Level advantage and the item advantage is so great. It's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
a 3v5 or 3v4 in this case. Still have the Xayah pushing top. You have the Cassidon still pushing out mid. Getting objective kills all the way around.
Malphite going for the ulti to try to turn back on this Cassidon here, who is kind of low. And the ulti from Fire to try to finish him off. Will he die? He might be going to die, but he's living a sliver of health here. Aatrox comes over to kind of help him out and just make sure he stays alive. And their PSF is taking everything they can away from the side of PMG as they clear out their jungle. The jungle of PMG is just going to be even further behind with everything being taken away from them.
Yeah, that's rough. Huh? Is that just Jerry's voice?
I guess for a second. Cassiopeia is looking like she's going to die to that super minion there, but live.
Shit, the super minion's OP.
They're popping. Cassidon's roaming in the jungle here, waiting for any unsuspecting victim to walk up. However, he is going to walk over a ward. He looks confident enough to just kind of run in 1v5. He's just kind of keeping pressure that it seems inside the Baron here. That's actually should be melted pretty quickly considering they have a Xayah. They don't quite have Aatrox there, but they still should be able to get this pretty quickly. Malphite looks like he's gonna walk up to check to see if they are on the Baron, and he is going to spot them in a second here. He might just go for the hero play on top of the Xayah. He doesn't quite have his ulti up yet. The rest of PMG are starting to walk up. However, it looks like they're going to turn onto the Malphite here, who I think they've waited way too long to try to turn on. Malphite's going to try to go for the steal here. However, the steal does not happen as the smite is available here for Sejuani. PMG turning here, trying to make the fight happen here as they turn onto Sejuani here, and they do get the Sejuani. However, the backline of PMG is just destroyed by this very fed Aatrox and Cassidon. A triple kill here for Mr. Number 3 as he's gonna go for the quadra here, but instead we get a triple and a double here. And it looks like a quick 20-minute game for the side of PSF. A dominating performance.
Huh. Good shit, guys. I'm proud of you. Did it. Nothing but faith.
So now PMG now just trying their best here to try to save this game. Last effort. However, I think PSF is confident enough that they're turning back here. And actually, it looks like PSF is just going to go ahead 3v5 and just end this game as they're so strong.
Far ahead.
Like,
holy shit.
the pull here on the Vi, a disconnect here from the Cassiopeia as the game is practically over. And, oh, the Blitzcrank finally gets a pull here, but does not matter.
Might be his first
PSF
hook of the
gets
game.
the W.
Actually, no, he hooked the Nautilus level 1. Level 1 or 2 to kill the... Put his AD carry in base. Yikes.
Effing chat, boys. Effing chat for
Good shit,
killing
guys.
me. Just gonna keep an eye on the stats here. It looks like Aatrox is definitely the stronger player of the team. We're kind of just dominating top lane. The mid lane also doing very well. It should not have been that strong early, but still pulled out ahead anyway. And just overall, the entire team just played extremely well together. Seems like there was some good teamwork there. Just a good game overall.
Well, good game for TSF. You guys are great. Proud of you. Ah, shit.
And,
Thanks to TSF, we're finally back on schedule.
Yes. Looks like we are back on schedule somehow. What a turn of events. Where is my mid laner? Top laner.
Where's my AD carry?
Wait, is Vayne in the venue? Ron?
Hey, teams, everyone's muted. Jerry's muted.
I don't know how we're gonna transfer the stream over right now because I'm not quite sure if I'd like to stream while playing, considering the fact that I might lag, and I don't know if I want to take that risk.
PC go boom.
I'm not worried about my PC. I'm worried about my internet. My internet's good. It's just my sister's also on it. you know that life. You know, life sharing internet life. I feel. So I'd like to ask Andy to like pass me a quick message here, quick, and just let me know what we're going to do. In terms of transferring the stream and what's not.
Yes.
Cool. We're gonna put this stream on pause here for a second here. Just gonna stop the stream for a second here and just kind of communicate with Candy here and try to get everything set up. We'll see you guys in a quick second. Alright, boys, we live again. So apparently there was some confusion on my end there. We're actually not playing next. It's actually TSF versus GT Kaizoku here is going to be the next game. There was some miscommunication, I think, on my personal end here. 592 seems to have some communication issues. Going forward though, we should be good. After this game is actually going to be 592 versus Stark. So let's try to get this lobby going here. I'm gonna try to get these logos set up and everything so that we're popping. Let's see. Actually, no. I'm going to. So according to the brackets, let's see. Who's on the red side?
I'm telling you this now, TSF's gonna 1v9 this game like the last one.
Okay, whoa. We need to have fair opinions here, Mr. Felipe.
Caster bias!
Fair opinions. I don't need the chat starting up with me again. Yeah, stand. So
Caster bias.
Oh my. Okay. Whoops.
What?
Whoopsie. No, I hit a thing.
Oh, did you open the porn folder?
Yikes! I don't have that, bro. What are you talking about? This is a live stream, Mr. Filling. You need to watch your language.
Prawn. Hey man, I think you might want to take down the PMG tag.
Yeah. I use it as a reference. Oh my gosh, I'm being smart, man. Come on. Using it as a reference so I can get my sizing right. Come on. Went to school, by the way. And the other team is
the TSF. Teams.
Oh, I could have just left their logo there. I just moved it across.
Yeah. I was wondering why you didn't leave their logo.
It's trolling. These things kind of happen, It's okay, guys. These things happen. Sometimes you have brain lag and then mental boom. I think it was somewhere around here. Wait, can TSF Jai count as spectator so that we can get Andrew inspected because he's actually commentating the game.
Hey, man. Get the fuck out of there, Jai.
Whoa, no streaming on stream, bro.
I didn't finish the word.
Yikers.
I didn't finish the word. Hey.
Oh my god, I'm going to. Whoops, didn't mean to invite Dualis. Whoopsie. Don't need Dualis in there.
XD, we don't need Jerry around. Woo!
Okay, yeah, move it. Pop. Yeah.
Hey, we did it. Woo, I'm finally here. Woo!
Okay, why do I always have to do all the invites? Why does no one have anyone added? What? See, everyone laughs that I have this thing organized this way, but it's literally me inviting everyone because I took my time to organize everything. It's all fun and memes until efficiency turns out to be the better way to handle things.
Wait, is TSF blue side this game? They were red side last game, right?
Yeah, they're blue side this game.
Oh.
So they get a little bit of a swap up here to try a different strategy.
First pick. Woo.
This is actually perfect.
I love
I'm
how
go pray in between this game. This is good.
I love how Iji Kaizoku has no one in here. I love that part.
They're getting their players now online here.
I also love. Wait, who's your bot lane for GT Kaizoku? Is Demigod, right?
Demi, yeah.
Huh. It's a showdown between a Clash of the Titans, Mu Young and Demigod.
Whoa, bro.
Is it gonna be support difference or is it gonna be AD difference this game? I'm calling the AD difference. I think Mu Young smashes him. Spera garantia, so.
Whoa, the bias.
You remember this?
You can't be Tobias, you know?
You gotta have some faith in GT Kaizoku.
I got that. I got that one. That was good.
I get it. Oh my god. As the lobby fills up. Wait. Oh, wait, Jai doesn't play for them. Wait a minute. Wait.
Pog 592.
Pog. Wait. I think you spelled TSF wrong, by the way.
Wait, who spelled TSF?
Boggers.
Jerry's misenunciating. Said 592 instead of TSF.
Yeah, hey Jerry, I think you need to calm down there.
Calm down. Alright. We just need one more member from GT Kaizoku. What are we gonna do? What are they gonna do for this game? Is it gonna be another 20-minute doozy? Or is it gonna be a long con slugfest?
I think we're looking for more of a long con slugfest. These are two very strong teams that got sent into losers brackets. I think we're gonna have an exciting, maybe longer-ish type of game. As we all know, long games are extremely exciting. Lots of back and forth, I'm assuming, unless one team kind of takes the reign and, just runs it down. I think we're gonna have an exciting game.
I'm hoping for an exciting game. What I'm expecting is TSF to smash it.
I think, I don't know about them smashing. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, a good, these two teams, I feel personally, are on a similar level of good teamwork, good overall mechanical play. Their macro and micro is good. So we're gonna have
So what you were saying
game.
is these guys didn't have communication issues. What you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
So it's a clash of the well communicating loser bracket team, the best communicating loser bracket team, because they all seem to be on the same pages and have the same ideas of what they want to do in the early, mid, and late game. Hopefully, like my fellow caster said, we are in for a great game. Hopefully. On this exciting day for League of Legends. Hey, where's GT Kaizoku? Hey, wait a minute.
Me or what?
That's what I'm saying. Then your bot lane's missing?
Yeah, I just had to re-invite them back in. I'm not sure why they had left.
We're getting a final call here from the captain. Hello.
I don't know why this guy does the fancy thing.
He wants to be different. Oh, fight upset the whole. Oh, Candy got disconnected.
Whoa, tournament organizer gone? Mental boom?
Oh, are they organizing it? Are they doing it?
There's no way. It's not organized.
There's no way they're doing it. Wait, they did it.
They did it.
Wait.
Poggers are
Did they do
what?
it? Is
Yeah,
Toshiro their top laner?
Yeah, I think Toshiro's the top
Okay,
laner,
they did it.
Heart mid? Whoa.
Wait,
Bro.
you're triggering one of
wrong team. Bro, are you playing for next gen now? Or what?
Yeah.
Imagine copy and pasting poorly, by the way.
Okay. The bar is PC or what?
Sorry.
I'm eating, bro.
Wait, what?
I'm eating, bro.
What?
That I'm eating.
Okay, no one cares. What?
Hey, thanks, Sherry. Thanks for that little information, though.
Yo, this better allow Muyang to pop off.
Yeah, I know. I told you, Muyong's a smurf, dude.
Whoa, this is
I
that stream, guys. Let's not give our opinions about these players. I don't want to hear and maybe and stop.
Well, I said the guy's a smurf, dude. That doesn't mean Demigod's not a
Mr. Hope
smurf.
seems to have a different opinion, but it does not
That doesn't mean
require.
Demigod's not a smurf.
no, the
Alright,
blitz, like the blitz ran up like really crazy in the lane for whatever reason, and then he pulled a Nautilus.
You have to put the Nautilus in prime position, dude. Come on. No. Are we ready now? Is it go time or what? Huh. He's gonna get the final ready. I wish there was a ready up button in tournament mode. God dang it, right? 2 minutes. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Seems we have a bit of a delay here before the game starts. Everything is just getting sorted out, it would appear.
Wait, you guys figure out who's streaming the game after this one?
Candy's probably gonna figure that out after. I don't know.
592 cast. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cast and
okay,
play, by the
honestly.
way.
I need to get hired. Candy, let's talk about my salary.
All of us are gonna need to play by.
You're... Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I need a
whoa.
raise this month. I work extra hard for this tourney.
It's gonna be the play by play by play by play by play. Compliments of 592. Par.
Fuck.
Goose.
Who cares?
ASMR chicken eating.
Please don't make me have
Okay.
to serve and mute you.
Oh, oh no.
Muted, by the way. So at least you stream one here.
Wait, Zena the venue yet?
He's on his way. He said he topped his car out reaching there. What does that mean? Is his car boom or what? He said he topped out his car. I don't know what that means.
Did he top out the gas or what?
Yikes.
Ah, shit. Go eat some gum. Go chew some gum.
I'm hoping this gets started soon because
Yeah, I'm hoping to get this started soon.
need to go pray. Actually no, the
Is
whole
this
delay should be
another?
fine.
Is there another stream for this I can watch? Nope. There's no other stream you can watch. You're
Not at
stuck
the
with
current
us, pal.
moment. Yeah, not at the
Yes.
current moment. Maybe after our game, I think someone else is gonna take over. You want to see the
Yes.
brackets? Okay, I can pull that up. Hold on.
Oh, you're
If you mean updated brackets, I can give you updated brackets for sure. Considering they are updated. Yeah, they are updated. Okay. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I agree. Hurry up. What's going on? Whoa. Okay, that needs to be gone. Yes.
Are you having technical difficulties or what?
So
All right, they said they're ready.
Yeah, that window isn't showing. I'm sorry. Stream went boom. Stream just went boom. Okay, something's covering. Something's covering everything. Yeah, there we go.
They said they are ready. By the way.
Okay. Whoa, that needs to go. And then I made a giant mistake there. Holy shit. Whoopsie. Not that one. We're gonna pick a background.
All right.
I'm hoping Mr. Flynn can cover this in the meantime while I adjust the background here.
All right. So they banned out Evelyn Firstly, seems that Steph Walker, I think, is your jungler for GT Kaizoku. Seems to have a pretty frightening Evelyn, so they seem to have banned this up. I'm expecting them to ban Mordekaiser, okay? Another team addresses the Mordekaiser issue not being banned and left open a lot of games, Tony, or at least in second round, being left open a little.
The weak fear the shadows.
It seems that they're targeting Zep Walker, jungler for GT Kaizoku. Okay. It seems to be focusing him a lot. It seems that they've identified that he is their carry. And it seems GT Kaizoku is targeting the mid laner of TSF. Which isn't a bad. He had a good pop-off game last game. Pretty good for Caps. Wants to take out the Nara matchup for top lane. What I'm expecting is a Cho'Gath ban for the third one here. Or are they going to pick something into the Cho'Gath? Probably like a mid lane assassin if Trashwood has those. He's showing the Aatrox. No, he hasn't shown the Aatrox. Oh wait, the banned locks. It seems that they want him on Cho'Gath. Or they believe that TSF will not pick their mid laner in the first round. So they'll hopefully get a second ban phase to ban out the rest of his pool. Or the rest, or some more champions from his pool. Force him to bring out some of that champion depth. Seems there's an Amumu lock-in here for TSF. Not too sure about that. They might be going for a mage-heavy composition. So they might need Amumu's true damage on magic. The true damage to magic damage conversion from his passive and all. From his passive. There seems to be a Vladimir lock-in for GT Kaizoku. So far, these two picks have shown that they're going. Vladimir and Amumu shows that teams are focusing more on team fighting. Because Vladimir, brand to be picked with the Amumu as well. All right, is that a brand mid or is that a brand support? I'm expecting a mage mid laner now to kind of round out the magic heavy composition for TSF. From what it looks like they're going. The Kindred pickup though might prove vital in counteracting this, as Kindred's ulti can punish their engage, and if it's a mage heavy composition they're going, their compositions are heavily reliant on their cooldowns. The Kindred's a pretty good pickup. Like I said, they're gonna go for a mage mid laner. And the Cassiopeia is not a bad one, so they could wombo cast with Amumu ulti. Well, Amumu with cast ulti and brand ulti. And it seems GT Kaizoku is doing the right though. I'd much rather him pick right. But he seems to be looking to take the Victor Cassiopeia matchup to match scaling for scaling. Seems that there's heavy focus on team fighting for both teams. But I gotta give the edge though so far in this pick ban phase to GT Kaizoku. They got two really strong champions. Well, not two really strong, but two pretty good champions in Vlad and Kindred.
Right.
It seems that they're trying to ban up Mu Young. It seems that Mu Young's been popping off a lot recently in his recent games, so they're gonna target his, try to narrow down his champ pool a bit. And it seems Mu Young's identified that Demigod has a smaller champ pool than his, and he's going to ban out his Vayne and possibly Jin. So what GT Kaizoku gonna ban out now? I'm expecting a top laner ban here. I'm assuming that's brand support coming out. Can't be anything else really. They banned the Cho'Gath. I'm assuming they think that's a Cassiopeia top. Let's see what TSF bans now. They ban out Mu Young's Jinx. I'm expecting him to probably pull out the Xayah again. Possibly. Or maybe he might pick Kaisa and force them onto Sivir. Or maybe Demigod locks into Draven. What's Mu Young gonna respond to this one? How is he gonna respond? Is he gonna try to fight the Draven in the lane phase, or is he gonna try to farm it out and go for a shoving lane? Quite interesting. I did not expect Demigod to have. He picks the Ashe. Is he? I think he's gonna pick the Ashe to round. Oh, pick Sivir. All right. He picks the Sivir to round out the team fighting composition on TSF here. Most likely, this should be their top laner being locked in here for TSF. And I'm expecting that to be a Cassiopeia mid and brand support. He picked Malzahar to round out the composition. So, seems that might be a Cassiopeia. They're trying to flex either Cassiopeia or Malzahar to top lane, top mid. This is a Draven Janna in the bot lane. So
It might be a Cassiopeia top lane.
I think it might be a Cassiopeia top lane. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, they might put Miles.
I'm thinking it might be Miles mid lane, but that might be a rough matchup for the Malzahar into Victor.
Yeah,
Victor
it might be a
into-
Miles spot to lock the Draven down whenever they want to engage. I don't know.
It might also be either way. If these two champions going into Vladimir, Victor seems pretty rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty rough, but we'll see.
I don't
TSF
know.
has a pretty good team fight. But
I
Scalen's on the side of Kaizoku. Like I think
definitely.
their comp out skills, especially if Vladimir gets the late game with Victor.
Vladimir just runs over the rest of their team.
Yeah. So it's like if TSF wants to win this, they probably wanna like snowball really early.
I'm also liking the cleanse lock in from Crashbot for the Moon ulti. It doesn't work on Malzahar ulti, but a Mumu Cassiopeia are rendered pretty useless in their level 6 guy.
Yeah, probably. So
If Crashbot uses that well. Double TP coming in from
actually it's a Malzahar. Actually when the Malzahar mid. From the Malzahar mid and the brand support.
Yeah.
Yeah, numbers is mid.
It seems to want to match the bot lane.
Yeah. Like
Huh.
our range is gonna be a problem though because for Brand to get in, it's gonna be a bit difficult with Janna and Draven. He's gonna take so much damage before he even gets to touch anyone.
I think bot lane should be pretty explosive this game, and not just a farm sesh that the past 2 games have been, considering he's a Draven.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Draven wants to fight, Saber wants to farm. So
Yeah.
we'll see what
Positive
happens there.
idea. I think there should be a lot of action bot.
It should be a good matchup though. Like the two ADCs are pretty good. So we'll see what happens there.
See what happens indeed. This is the final countdown for the spectator delay. 1 minute and 30. 1 minute 24 now. I'm thinking, right? How are they gonna? I'm seeing this a Mumu pick, and I'm wondering, what are you gonna do with it? Like, okay, you can't exactly gank Vladimir.
I would think. Cool. I think it would be bot side focus. Maybe it should be bot side focus. Cause
he has to shut down the Draven, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be bot side focus. He really can't gank top lane.
He can't gank mid because mid plan.
Yeah, but they won't work on Miles ulti, right?
If Malzahar is mid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miles is mid, so I think it's pretty good. Like post level 6, but I don't know. I see him focusing bot mid mostly. I don't see him ganking top really, unless I have that runway spool.
Okay. I'm expecting Kindred to focus, like try to get a corner guy who's going for bot side, or get gangs going bot side to get Draven ahead. Or Draven might just take it to
this game should be pretty bot lane
pretty
focus.
Volatile too.
Whichever bot lane gets ahead could probably win the game, but if the game gets past like 30-35 minutes, Kaizoku has a much easier comp to execute.
Kaizoku or TSF? Oh yeah, right. Kaizoku. That's it. Victor I mean, the Kindra's pretty hard to execute, but like,
Yeah, I agree with that, but like to me the scaling might be too much.
so is it just gonna be a Vladimir 1v9 game, or is it gonna be the coordination of
If PSF
TSF?
can play the way they did last game, then it could be just a very like heavy stomp, maybe.
Yeah, if their coordination wins out the day
Yeah.
over the brain op play style of GT Kaizo. You know, to be honest, I was not expecting Vladimir Draven going into the champion play. I was not expecting it. I was kind of expecting a Janna because a lot of players are either enchanter players or main support players for the story. Very few people play melee champion.
Oh. I don't know. I didn't expect to see the Driven.
Same.
Really. I was expecting a Kindred or Kane from Zeph Walker, to be fair.
Yeah.
TSF kind of surprises me too. Like I didn't expect him to flex a Cassiopeia top lane.
Oh, flex a Cassiopeia top and pull up 4 mages.
I think it might be decent into that until he gets like MR, but like it's pretty good. Seems pretty good. Actually, with Cassiopeia, Amumu can actually gank top lane. Like
yeah, post 6, right? Maybe.
Yeah. So like everything looks like it's a post 6 for them. But bot lane Amumu can gank whenever we like post level 3, post level 2 maybe.
Yeah. I'm expecting to see a hard level 2 shove for ball lane to try to take them out before they get anything going.
Yeah, because if Draven gets going, it's like so hard to shut down. You'd have to play so well to actually just play, like try to avoid him as much as possible and like get out of lanes ahead after that. Because Draven's pretty hard to shut down once he gets going.
Once he gets item. Huh. Laptop dead just now. Apparently there's been a pause in the game. Alright, well, I guess we gotta wait a few minutes for this guy to plug in his laptop. He should be RP. Huh. Alright, well, close everyone's day. Wait, where'd everyone go? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, there's a pause.
Yeah. Pause. Everyone's gone.
Who's controlling the stream here?
No, I'm here.
Wait, the Mega's gone. Damn. You have to switch on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Right, cause freaking TSF didn't organize their scoreboard. Free. Huh. Seems like there's a D-ring start for the Cassiopeia. D-ring 2 bot. Draven when commencing stopwatch. Can I see what? Oh, I can. Draven's already leveled up too. Check what. Quick Trial hasn't leveled anything. Kindred. Oh wait, should I even be saying this? Oh yeah, probably it's fine. Kindred's already leveled up W. Even these players have, considering they've leveled up abilities, seems that they don't fear an invade from TSF. Well, that's to be fair, they have an Amumu brand. They don't exactly have much level 1 CC.
Yeah. I'll see.
So, Vladimir
Looks like they're ready.
We can't pause it.
At least that's what the chat says. Yeah, it's been unpaused.
Game will be on. Yep. Back in game. Expecting to see the classic line of scrimmage setup for each team.
John is still in base, by the way.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Jan is AFK. Alright, Jan is back.
Okay.
So from this, it looks like Jan is going coin here.
I
It looks
think
like
they
Jan
might
is
look. They may be looking for invade bot side. Let's see.
30 seconds until
I see everyone on bot. Wait, is it Miles top? Are they actually
Yes.
from the Miles top lane?
I think Miles
And
top.
Brand mid. Oh, so it is Cassiopeia. Okay, I'm not sure anymore.
It's Miles top, Cassiopeia mid into Victor.
It's a brave Miles Sahar here. Oh, good
Now
one.
I'm expecting Kindred to gang top. If they show the Miles top, oh no, they switch back. It's Miles are mid.
Okay, good. I was wondering like what they're doing.
I'm very AFK. What do you mean? Where is Amir? Huh. It seems that they're having issues. Wait, can you hear the voices?
Oh, the stream is up again.
Is it up again? Okay, cool.
Perfect CS for the first wave for Silver.
Now let's look at some CSing. We're watching them click creeps. Woo! Well, I'm watching them click creeps. I don't know what's going on. Can't this screen.
I think the brand pick was actually pretty good for bot. Kind of like this forces Raven off the wave.
Also feel like John going Klein also forced Draven off the wave because she doesn't have much on.
Yeah, she should have probably went spell too, sir.
Yeah, to try to fight the brand because that's basically their plan. And I think Zeph Walker might be planning to take a visit to top, try to block out the field somewhere.
Yeah.
Possible happens. Or no, he's going for the invade on Kindred.
I think, was there a ward there? No, there wasn't.
Yeah, Kindred hasn't gotten blue buff. That's a really nice ward to spot as a jungler.
Oh, he just put a ward there, cool.
I think he's gonna look for the smite steal.
Yeah, he might jump the wall.
Watching this jungler. He's going in. He's
Oh, he
got
got it too. And he's gonna kill a Mumu.
He's probably gonna kill a Mumu, burn flat.
First bet for the Kindred.
Wow, that was
Good job,
well
Zephyr.
played by Zeph Walker.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Does he get a mark of Kindred for that? I can't tell. Nope, he has not
No.
completed any hunts.
Yeah, and he's gonna
Seems that there's
die.
a
No, he's
bit
not
of
gonna die. He gets out.
So far, GT Kaizoku has played this early game really well. Well, differently than other teams played it, I think.
Yeah, we haven't seen many junglers willing to invade pretty early.
Yeah, contest. He got topside skull legs.
He should
I
probably
look-
head in bot side to get his mark.
I think so. He's probably looking mid.
Oh, he's looking mid as well. Oh, that's pretty
Mid
good.
has no mana.
Oh, that was a good
That was a
flash
nice
by
flash
that.
by Victor. This
That
might
is
be a
not
secure kill on number 3. Wow.
Yeah.
And he also secures his bot side scuttle and bot due to his bot lane having priority. His bot lane is currently going in.
And they got a kill again.
They got a kill. Wow.
On Mo Young. Kaizoku's playing pretty well this early game.
Kaizoku's playing this early game pretty well. Good job, guys. Not bad.
Oh, he's looking bot now, so it's like top bot, top mid bot. Let's see. Are they
I'm
gonna try to
expecting him
catch?
to go do the Krugs now.
Or they can look for a kill on Sivir when she comes back to lane.
Yeah. If Draven
Uh,
wants to play that, but Draven's too low and he has no mana. He's probably gonna recall, to be honest.
Yeah, he's just gonna take Krugs for free.
And Kindred is gonna take Big Krug and leave.
Yep.
It just seems to be a gank mid coming in from a Mumu. Because Victor has no mana. Kindred's also there to support him though. That's a good cleanse by Victor.
Kindred is super strong. Kindred's
Is
on the
he gonna
bad
hop
side.
over the wall? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he saved his Q. Wow.
This is some controlled aggression from GT Kaizoku. But definitely showing us a different flavor from the last time we saw it.
It's been a much better game from Zeph Walker, to be fair, in comparison to his last two, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think the last couple games he kind of greeted for some stuff, but this game is like more control from
He
him.
played really well. What the
Yeah,
heck?
he's-
Good shit, Death Walker. Making things happen in the early game. Now that Death Walker has gotten 2 stacks of Kindred and all of Market Kindred, and also almost dying to the Wolf Camp. I want to see where he goes from here. I'm not fairly sure how the Market Kindred works. I'm assuming that it's gonna spawn on Scuttle again. I'm not sure. But I can't remember the breaking point for the Market Kindred. Seems that Zeph Walker has identified that Yumumu has no flash. They also know that Malzahar has no flash, and they should also know that. Oh wait, Vladimir's going in here.
I think he. No, he doesn't. He gets the flash. So that's just inviting Zeph Walker to come top again, especially since his mark is top side as well.
Yeah.
He might be looking top, or might be looking for Drake. Either one is fine. Yeah, he has no comps on his top side really, except Krugs.
And Scuttle.
Yeah, so I think he might take Scuttle then go for the invade. That way he kind of secures his escape. Or if Vladimir shoves the wave, he can also look top as well, because it's pretty easy to dive with Vladimir. Because you can just juggle this turret aggro. Wait, Amumu should have seen it, he pinged it, but they didn't do it. He's going mid. Mumu's looking mid?
Yeah, Mumu's looking mid because there's no cleanse on there currently.
Oh, he
But
missed his
Mumu,
Q.
he missed his Q and Trash Boat gets out alive.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Kindred might be waiting for a pick here.
Kindred's looking to collect
And
his
he gets
Mumu.
a mark.
And he's gonna get the mark as well.
Yep. ZFQ. Yep, that's dead. So 3 marks, and he gets 1 for 4, so he gets to upgrade so early in the game. It's only 8 minutes into the game. Vladimir
He
still
didn't actually get the mark because it didn't register. He didn't get the hunt for Kindred because it didn't register as soon. He's still marked for Mumu. He's only at 3 marks.
Yikes.
Oh, unfortunate, but he's doing it. And it seems Draven went too aggressive on the enemy bot lane and he's punished for it.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Kind of forgetting that Brand does damage. I want. Shauna's completed her support item at 8 minutes and 37? I mean, they should have the advantage in vision once she recalls. Expecting them to play some more to try to figure out where TSF fight up is going to be next. So far, it seems like GT Kaizoku has pretty good vision control on bot side. Having 2 pink wards and 2 regular wards plays. Bot side.
Yeah, I think Kindred should look. He's looking top right now. Cassiopeia has no flash as well.
Cass has no flash, but I think she's also aware of of her not having flash, and she's playing safe and recalling.
Yeah, so Kindred should be looking bot to get Drake now. Cause yeah, should be looking to get Drake now.
Yeah.
He's pretty far ahead. He's actually like 1200 gold up right now in the Amumu.
Yeah, right? My
So
god.
he has basically most of the goal lead. Top has like 400. Bot lane's pretty even.
Seems that
Send it, man.
TSF Fight Up is looking to shut down their bot lane.
Yeah.
It also seems that Zeph Walker is aware of this, or I might just be giving him too much credit here. He seems
he's
to be
going for
going
his
for his
mark.
4th mark of Kindred, and also the Rift Herald, possibly. Welcome.
Yeah, like getting the referral now would be so good, especially since he has the advantage top lane. They can use it to get more, much snowball their lead even more by getting turret plates. And if I was him, I'd probably just give like all of the gold over to the
Kindred's
Vladimir.
looking to probably get a gang topside here, maybe, but actually, yes, she looks like she wants to go for a dive top lane possibly.
There's also a bot lane attempt.
Oh, Janna might be
The
dead.
Brand ulti, Janna's dead.
He's gonna blow up the Janna right there, and Draven is just left limping without a support to support him.
Yeah, the kill card goes over to Muyang. So Sivir is looking pretty solid right now.
Sivir looking pretty strong to round out their team fight composition here.
Yeah, so this game is gonna be pretty
Legacy
close.
just using his poke as much as he can to kind of dismay.
Oh,
Right,
Cassiopeia is going in top.
I thought she
Wow.
would just ran him down even more.
Or probably his next fight. He lost the movement speed. Wait, I don't.
That free herald.
Yeah. Zafarga should just lose the top lane, maybe. I think he should. He should just lose the top lane. Like, he does that, and Vladimir gets so much gold for it. Yep. And I think he should just leave it. I think he should just leave it. That Vladimir got a solo goal. Because he really wants Vladimir to scale as well.
You have to push it. Does Vladimir can't push it?
Yeah. Wave there to get that first turret of the game here. You look like they're gonna go for the dive as
Terrell
well.
gets a
and sidestep
full
with
charge.
Dragon.
They're calling up their mid laner as well to secure this turret.
Yeah, they got first turret blood, they got so much blood for plates. So this is pretty good by Zeph Walker. It's just really trying to snowball the early game.
Zeph Walker with the early game pressure. And they might also get a kill on Saidaku, but
Oh, nice dodge by
But they get
the...
it.
Whiffed R here.
Yep, so they got... So they're almost up to a 4k goal lead at 12 minutes.
12 a minute. Pretty insane.
Yeah.
Pretty nice
And
play coming
Amu
up
did
from-
nothing for, like,
Okay,
with that. They had the advantage bot lane. They should have traded Herald for Drake, but they didn't. He chose to come top lane. Made no sense.
So is it safe to call jungle difference this game?
For the early game, yes. The game is not done as yet.
I think it's a matter of the picks too. Kindred's more of an aggressive jungler that can invade, and Amu can't really doesn't usually do well against invade.
Oh,
Brand's gonna try to turn one of these
my
into a kill here, but is not able to. And
And
Brand
give
is
Demigod
just
the
ran down
passion.
as Tashira pops his ult and is gonna go for the another kill here. Beautiful play. However, Janet
Brand-
does not notice that Vlad is using his W to not take turret aggro and dies for free.
Feels bad, man. That means probably a free dragon convert. Oh wait, it seems that
number
TSF
three
want to.
and Moomer are gonna come into the bot lane here. However, Draven is gonna look to kite it around. And Vladimir is going to try his best to do what he can. Demigod is held in one point by the
Okay.
CC, but a beautiful Zanya is going to help him
Draven
try to
then
fight around here.
catch-
He's going to try to cut it out, but he's not going to live long enough. Vladimir looking to
The
get
rest
one
of
more suck off to
GT
kill him.
Kaizoku is here.
And that is a good collapse here by GT Kaizoku to kind of clean up this bot lane fight that initially was looking kind of bad.
It was a good turnaround. And good presence of mind by the Draven to walk with stopwatch.
Questionable Kindred jump there. It's okay, these things happen. Fine.
He's playing pretty good. He's allowed his mistake.
Fine.
and Kaizoku is able to secure Drake off of this too.
I
really thought what's her name? TSF should have been able to secure Drake when they got the kill over on the Janna earlier.
Might have been due to a lack of communication or a lack of vision.
Yeah, because Kindred just took Herald top
Kindred
lane.
is jungle here, and Malta looks he wants to turn on her. However, Kindred does not.
I am surprised Kindred did not go aggressive on that.
Yeah.
No, Miles doesn't have
He had no
ulti.
vision. Yeah, he had no vision, so it was smart of him to back off.
Took the safer
GT
option.
Kaizoku's support is in a not much of a compromising position per se, but Sivir seems to be hiding the sidelines. If she can catch her off guard. Amu's playing up his jungle here in the bot side. Might be looking to get a gang bot lane, maybe through the lane afterwards. Doesn't have his ulti, but can lock up one person if he really wanted to. Actually, just gonna do his regular clear bot and then go into his Raptors here.
Huh. I'm looking more bot lane. I'm not really like. I can really looking.
Yeah, bottom is pretty even right now. So although like Sivir has a farm lane, like
She's
still
behind
pretty
you.
even.
Draven catching gold.
Yeah, she's like behind by 300 gold right now. Which is probably just basically the 2 assists that Draven has.
Yeah, probably. Well, mid lane's looking in Victor's favor because the matchup is pretty Victor heavy. After those, once he gets upgrade, not after levels, sorry. Well, actually, let me rephrase it. Victor does best when he gets levels. The more levels he has, the stronger his abilities are, the more damage they do. Fascinating concept, I know.
60.
Allowing him to wave clear much faster and much easier in comparison to Malzahar.
Yeah, I think Victor's a good pick against Malzahar. Just countering the push as fast as Malzahar can push, kind of keeping the lanes even. Doesn't let Malzahar kind of roam too much.
Toshiro, their top laner Toshiro SNK for GT Kaizoku seems to be he's not transferring his power to other lanes. He has ulti and flash up. They might be just waiting for an objective to force TSF to come to them. Might just be waiting for that. Or Draven could take matters into his own
He's looking
hand.
to turn on to Vladimir. So Saisaku's just gonna pop his Miasma here to try and trade back with Vladimir. He's gonna go for it here. Vladimir pops the ulti and turns back on him. He's gonna have the extra.
That was a really nice.
Saisaku's actually gonna die here as Toshiro pops his flash with his Chemo Plague there. Or sorry, Kaiser Blood to get the kill there.
Yes. Ooh. It seems like the game bot chart here.
Amumu turns here, pops the ulti. Not sure if he wants to fight this or not. This is a 3.
Draven's going in.
Draven's just gonna run him down the ass.
Tyler?
Tyler?
But
And
behind him is
he
a
actually doesn't get
Malzahar
the
apparently.
auto attack off, but now he's in a weird position here, and Sivir looking to turn this around. And if the Q lands, he might be dead. One more auto attack, and that is a free kill for Muyang here. As apparently Crashboard gets caught off on the side.
Yeah, from a Malzahar TP behind him. Malzahar's found with a TP behind him.
That's very unfortunate.
This was a nice turnaround on the plague,
Yeah,
started by
pretty
GT
good
Kaizoku.
turnaround, yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And good awareness by number 3, the mid laner for TSF. The TP there to help them turn that fight. Good shit.
Muyang definitely played that really well. Taking his time, pacing out his damage, you know, and then like going for the big kill at the end there. So now GTK are actually going to try to gang this Malzahar here though. Knockup does not hit, however it looks like Kindred is committing to this. And if Brown was a little bit more patient, they might have been able to blow up that Kindred, but she barely lives by a sliver of a chance that he did not hold his W there.
All in all, this game seems interesting.
It's one of those games where it could go either way, I think, again. Because even though Cassiopeia is behind, she is trying to fight back, but I think she's too far behind at this point to even go for this. So...
Yeah, I think the later this game goes, it gets more GT.
Looking to collect this dragon to kind of force TSF to come meet them on the plains of battle in Summoner's Rift.
Yep.
This is going to be a 4v3 as of the moment until Malzahar gets there. They're pulling out the Drake to avoid the jungler or Bran to even steal it by a chance. Secured there by the Kindred with her smite. Malzahar is waiting in the brush for an unsuspecting person, and he does pop the silence here as Kindred almost gets caught there by the Brandstone.
Now what I'm expecting is Kindred to go topside to secure her 5th mark, I believe, to get her range increase for her passive.
Yeah.
Oh no, she already got the range bonus, so she's fine.
Go, Wolf!
She's just gonna collect this mark anyway.
To get a further increase for her passive?
Oh, Bran popping everything on the Victor here, but Victor is just so tanky right now. And just lives from everything there with his shield.
His shield's bad.
They just get a free kill there on the Bran.
Yeah, and Victor also has his fully upgraded head score, so...
GT Kaizoku are going to try to pull for
Pretty
this
sweet.
here. However,
They're gonna
TSF
ulti
is
him?
pulling the trigger. He's going to pull the ulti on the Draven here to blow the Draven up. Lu Young trying his
They got
best
the
to kill out
Draven?
the Draven. Draven dies to the poison there, if you want to put it that way, from the Malzahar. And Vladimir trying to save this fight at the end, but he does not have enough damage. Could not get his healing off. A good turnaround fight here from the side of TSF.
TSF really showing your team fighting prowess.
Yeah, so this is exactly what they want to do. They want a team fight over and over and over again. It just suits their comp so well.
I would also like to point out that Deathwalker did not use his Kindred ulti, which is a very key ability to be used if they want to counteract TSF's engage.
Yeah, Moyang's position was pretty good as well in that fight.
Yeah, he did pretty well. I'm gonna lie. Moyang is smurfing. What the fuck?
Williams showing that he's a formidable AD in this tourney and definitely needs to be watched by other AD players in this
Yeah, I know, right?
tourney.
Hey man, I don't know. He's a silver player, dude. I don't know if it's formidable or the champ just doing the champ thing.
I think his positioning was pretty good. Is what's
Yeah, his position
helping
was
him a
actually
lot
very
in these
good.
fights. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's just a champ difference because Driven
Yeah.
does well
Driven
into
was-
Sivir.
Yeah, like Driven should have done well into Sivir, but he played pretty well. The lane phase was pretty good by him. He didn't like give up too many kills.
So what you're saying is it's a champion.
No, I would say
No.
it's dependent on the team. that
Player
they're playing with.
difference? So
Yeah,
Player
you're
I think it's a player
confessing that it's a player difference.
I
Ah!
think player difference is fine to say. I'm fine with saying that. They just didn't. Draven's been out of position a few times, is what seems to be the issue, because that's exactly how they lost that last fight. Draven was like way too far forward and got caught by the
Yeah, like had Driven positioned better, like Driven and Janna got caught by the ult, but if they were positioned a bit better, it could have been an easier fight for them.
I would also like to point out the reason I asked about that is because TSF has some pretty nice ward coverage in their bot side, and that's where Mumu got. That's how Mumu got off that nice engage.
Yeah.
It came from their bot side jungle, which was tank warded. Took it. Seems that vision is a priority. Well, vision is a key priority. They return, and it seems like they're getting a pick up on the Victor.
Victor here. However, Victor tries to take off all the CC. Janna ultis, but he flashes in place. And Malzar's gonna try to chase this Janna down, but I'm not sure if he'll ever have the movement speed to catch Janna. A good pick here by TSF.
Yeah, TSF are fighting back pretty well.
TSF are playing the combat game pretty well, to be honest.
However, after all of that, the goal lead is only strong by 1,000, but still
They're a lot
playing-
stronger than they seem.
Yeah, they're playing pretty well though.
To be honest, I think much of the goal difference is probably in the jungle. Because I think-
I'm not sure.
Yeah, actually, it is on the jungle. It's like a
I think
2300 goal lead
TSF
on the
Valiant is
jungle.
a lot stronger than TT Kaizoku.
Yeah,
And I think their mid lane is fairly even. Same with top lane.
yeah. I think Driven went I first too. I'm not exactly so familiar with the Driven role, but I know most Driven
Yeah,
go Bloodthirster first.
Bloodthirster first.
Yeah,
Definitely
Kindra's
going for
getting
the
caught
top
out
tier
here.
crit build. Okay, Kindra
Yeah.
was able to get out of that scenario there. It could have been really bad if she was any more out of position. But she does heal back up with her passive there. Drake is going to be spawning pretty soon, so they're kind of setting up for it here. Sivir is trying to, as well as the rest of TSF are kind of trying to set up vision. GT Kaizoku are going to back up and get their items to kind of regroup for this Drake here. Vlad's just gonna play forward. He needs to be careful. He does not really care as much, but he does not get hit by the stun there, as the spell shield blocks the first proc of his passive. So we're just gonna see him
Seems
hovering
like
around Drake as
Drake.
Vlad's starting to walk back down from top lane. Both mid laners are now coming towards the mid side, however. Shiver is pushing in the mid lane, which is very good.
Brad used his ulti into Vladimir
Going over
here.
the ulti here and then just almost blowing up the brand.
Malzahar
Brand
solo
back
killing.
around with Amumu in the back here.
The
Amumu
Kindred
still has
ulti-
his Q back up, and he's gonna go for another pull here. And TSF just dominating this entire fight. Vlad's in the back here trying to finish out the Cassiopeia, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dead before he can even do anything else. And that is a free 5-man there.
Vladimir kind of
Yeah,
itemized.
Baron?
Vladimir itemized pretty wrong, so I think he should have gotten a Visage. Spirit Visage this game.
Or a death cap. Just
Yeah.
pull somebody off.
I
There's
think
a
he
lot of
might be
AFK
building.
inside of TSF,
Yeah, I think he might be building Death Cap towards Death Cap now, but I think instead of Banshees, he could have went Visage instead.
Yeah.
I think he would have been way stronger. Like his lead is not really showing right now.
Now Vladimir is a big boy though.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. But
pretty
I think
strong.
if he had itemized a bit better, he would have been able to actually show it a bit more in fights, maybe.
To be his lead for.
Yeah, he would
I also like to point out that number 3 solo killed Trash Boat before that team fight happened. Mid lane. So the Victor was not present in that team fight at all.
I think I know it was number 3 and Jana in the mid lane versus the Trash Boat.
Yeah, and he got ulted and he died.
Yeah, pretty much.
Regular wave
Yes.
playing right now. They're looking to set up around Baron here.
They're doing the whole Baron dance thing. Where they clear vision. And stuff.
Gonna pick up this scuttle time here. There's a free scuttle there. Play this pink ward. Kind of scary, to be honest, but they get it free. Cassio's waiting in that brush there, but gonna get hit by the knockup. Luckily, no one's there to follow up on that.
I think TSF can really try to get a Baron because Driven's bot side.
Lane, and
Like they should just like start it. They should start it up.
Jungle. Driven's
Hello,
just trying to
guys.
pass up right now, and I think TSF is waiting for someone to make a mistake and walk up. Jana is
Yeah,
feeling
but
the ward here, and Mumu's holding his Q. He's waiting for the opportunity to go in. And Mumu might be going in right now, but does not go in. He doesn't think he's quite ready.
Goes on
Driven
it.
shows in the mid lane now, and he's back with his team.
Yeah. I think TSF should have started Baron there.
Yeah, 'cause he's
At least
kinda
bait them
up
out.
Yeah, Severalty and just run in.
Yeah, they should have just baited them out and then just running them. Because Driven was shoving bot. Yeah,
TSF has
now I think
there.
vision
They
control
see
over that.
TSF walking down towards bot side. GT Kaizoku might be looking for some wards here and maybe go for the Baron here, possibly.
They'd
probably.
have to secure vision first.
They should have
Not
seen
behind
think a
bot side,
Mumu.
however, he does have TP. Sivir is top lane right now.
So,
GT
yeah.
Kaizoku just trying to clear that mid lane here. And should probably try to clear up some vision in the Baron pit that they're lacking.
Yeah, I think that's what
Seems like
Zephyr is doing
Kindred's
right now.
about to do this, and Zev Walker might run into this Cassiopeia when he checks that brush.
Sitting there waiting, and he's kind of in a compromising position here. Does not get hit by the stun, and should be able to get over the wall.
W?
Without getting queued. And he is all clear for now. TSF kind of protecting their vision here in this top side, while both bot lane, both players are bot lane So they need to be careful.
Okay, Saber going towards Victor. Seems like Double Lift has taken over Mu Young's PC and he's running straight towards the Victor, but he backs off immediately.
Oh no.
Apparently Victor flashed away and
I think Victor should have just blew him up because the ult would have got rid of the spell shield and then he just
killed him.
yeah.
Vladimir looks like he's getting collapsed on top lane. However, he does have Banshee's Veil. They show they. I don't know if they quite see him yet. They need to stop his back right now. The spell shield will block the. It will block the miasma. He does not get stopped as the Banshee's Veil ends up being the savior. I'm not sure if he had Spirit Visage, he would have been alive there.
He's a 1v9 to be honest.
Actually, probably, I don't know. Let's see here.
Now what I'm looking for is a really good flank from GT Kaizoku to keep this game going. I'm also looking for TSF's AD carry support. To be expecting that, to watch out for Vladimir TP flank. They have good vision control and they've been taking fights around good vision, where Vladimir has not been able to find backline access. So that is my expectation.
Mazo is thinking that he has TP up, so I'm thinking maybe he's looking to go push bot. And then just come back up, but also Tushiro's TP is also ready at this moment as well as Saistaku. So everyone can be at Baron in a given second. However, Drake is also spawning soon, so teams might try to swing that way. However, one of these teams can look to try to get a quick Baron like pick up while the other is doing Drake. They should have enough damage to get a quick Baron.
GT guys, I'm pretty sure TSF is going to be looking for the quick Baron because they have all the vision situated around that area.
GT Kaizoku are actually trying to move from mid, probably going down towards bot side to get to secure that Drake. Jana and Kindred are going to walk down there right now. Driven is still mid, however, and it looks like they're going to try to invade, or try to engage here, but don't go for it.
Yeah, Kindred is pretty strong.
Kindred is looking to hover this river here and is just going to dodge everything. Kindred is walking up, looking to go in, but John is kind of a strength position here.
And Victor seems to be getting solo kill. Oh, he gets away this
Turns
time.
off, moves away. Vladimir is walking up to try to get some poke damage in, and Victor is out of the fight right now. It looks like Malta is gonna walk up. Vladimir gets turned, however. Vladimir gets completely
Grounded and blown up.
blown up by TSF's team here as TSF Fight Up is walking up to try to get onto the Victor. He's going to miss the Q, however, Draven is there and is going to try to turn back into some movement here, but does not go for it. Johnny's going to back, however, she's behind two of the members, or all four of the members. I'm not sure if she's going to go for a flank knock-up here. But it looks like GT Kaizoku is gonna back off as TSF just go onto the Drake here.
It seems that no one on TSF, on GT Kaizoku's team is paying the Malzahar tax and getting a QSF.
Only the Draven has.
Also, finally, for the first time in the game, TSF is in the lead.
Yeah, so in the last 10 minutes, they've been able to wrestle the lead away from Kaizoku. Which is pretty
With good vision control,
yeah,
and map aware and
the
map
TSF
rotation.
taking kind of a risk here, starting the Drake, considering they haven't backed and gotten any items. They're also very obviously on the Baron, but they have more than enough damage. It seems they're going to try to finish it off and get out quickly before they get collapsed on. And the Miasma is perfect as it slows him down. River's going to pop the ulti and get the hell away from that fight. As TSF gets out of there, just gonna back up now and reset. Now, Receiver is still in an area where she should not be right now. I might get caught out here if she doesn't play carefully. And yeah, she should be fine. Should pick up that red buff probably and back.
Kindred might be looking bot side for his mark, perhaps? Definitely not, because that would be inting. Sarah finally recalls to get her item, I'm assuming?
What is she gonna get? She's gonna get a Vamp Scepter here, gonna get some of that life steal, sustain through the fight. GT Kaizoku, they're trying their best to pull back this game now as they're the ones suddenly behind as TSF just shows exemplary team play here.
Yeah.
Good communication and coordination coming out from TSF. That's why I'm a personal fan of this team.
Yeah, this has been playing pretty well all tourney. You said, I think, even the game against 592, they played pretty well.
Yeah.
But 592 are just the better players overall. Top laner was 1v9, the...
Okay, we're not talking
Let's
about
let's
TSF.
not get bad mixed here, okay? So GTK, it looks like they want to pull a trigger on the Malzahar here. That's kind of by himself, but Draven doesn't
I heard
seem
a
to want to go
Sivir
in for this.
I heard a Sivir ulti, is that me and Sivir?
TSF and Sivir is just gonna ulti on her way to mid lane here. TSF is gonna use his Baron to get this turret here as GTK are way out of position to protect this turret. And this should be a free turn here for TSF, but looks like they want to turn to fight here. I think they should just get the turret while they could have. And
Janna with the ulti?
Janna is out of position here and almost died.
And almost died.
By Sivir.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, number 3 is pushing
bot. Go
bot.
for an engager. He still has his ulti, or he's gonna get caught in the vortex. It looks like we should have a big fight here soon, and Mumu should be walking up to kind of secure a nice pull here, but doesn't quite land it. This should just be a free inhib here for TSF. While number 3 is pushing bot lane here, just kind of putting pressure onto the team. It looks like the entirety of TSF is going to move down bot lane now to try to get this bot turret. Brian just landing poke all across the board. Number 3 is walking kind of aggressively. Vladimir goes over the ulti, pops it, and gets popped himself. And it looks like GTK are going to lose this fight, now possibly lose the game off that play. As Brian lands the good, forces Kindred's ulti, and Mumu's gonna try to finish her off, but Draven runs down the Cassiopeia, and he might be looking to win this fight on his own. However, he's running into a few people, and he does get a big kill out of his ulti. Kindred's gonna turn his fight around with Draven here. Draven's gonna get caught with the poison lord. Looks like he might die to that poison as he's gonna, yes, he's going to die.
He had the thirst there.
It is
He would have
been that will win this game.
Oh my
The
god.
clenching factor to win this game.
Vision.
What a
It's
comeback
beautiful comeback
from
by TSF there, wow.
Yes,
Yeah, they
the
played pretty well.
first
That
of the tourney. Good shit, guys. I'm proud of you guys.
game.
Whoa.
Alright, good shit. You did it. It was some really nice jungling from Zap Walker, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Steph Walker played his heart out that game.
He played a pretty mean jungle, but unfortunately, it was not good enough. Top Mu Young and number 3 from just 1v9ing on both sides of the map, or well, one side of the map, because they're both bot sides. Well, it's more of like
Yeah.
a center point of the game, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Zeph Walker had to push his lead a bit more, a bit harder, I guess. Like especially around bot lane, like you need to get a Draven further ahead. Like Draven wasn't able to do enough Draven things that game. So I think that's why they kind of lost that game. Also, vision control from
TSF on point.
TSF was very good in the mid game. They were able to like wrestle back from a 6k goal
Allowing
deficit.
them to stage a comp.
Yeah.
Good shit, guys.
Yeah, so you guys are wrong.
Well, unfortunately, it's our time to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop this stream now, Candy. See if you guys can work together and who is gonna host it. I'm gonna switch to my team chat right now and kind of get everyone together. You feel? Good game, guys. We'll see you guys in the soon, hopefully. Peace for now.